Hot new sponsorships.
Jesus Christ.
How are you getting betting ads? The only time that I get betting and gambling ads is whenever I go to like Pornhub.
I get them all the time on Twitch, and I blame Shepard for it, for us yelling at them about fucking gambling so much that it's like altered my landscape of ads.
So it's just more a case of the computer listening in.
Oh, for sure. Like 100% in this case.
I believe it.
Like, I say the name Rachel so often that my Twitter account constantly is like trending Rachel, and I'm like, who? Who is the trending Rachel?
So that means that I should just like start whispering goth girls, goth girls, goth girls. Like I should have a should have like
it's
a.
funny that you say that because one of my trending is often goth.
Man. Well, I mean, I don't ever go into Twitter, so I never see trending anything.
I look at the trendings because I'm always like curious, and it's very funny because I was watching one guy, and he was like, "Oh, I saw a thing where it was like WoW was trending." I figured like, why not? I'll take a look at it. I haven't looked at anything WoW related in years, and it was just all porn. And I'm like, yep, that's every time. You open it up, and it's like one post talking about like, oh, this new event in WoW, and then you scroll down one, and it's just Drain Eye Cock. Every time.
That's incredible.
Okay, what am I even doing right now? What are my optionals? What are my things to do? What do I have in this video game? One of those long line of words passing on the stream.
But it's only goth girls. I was thinking like getting a speaker set up and just like having it whisper into my microphone. Just like constantly just saying like you know that one Baskin Robbins commercial where it's like Baskin Robbins ice cream cake into like the wife's ear, but just like just constantly just like goth girls, goth girls, goth girls, goth girls.
That's really funny, actually.
I figure if I perform a psyop on my own computer, it might actually do something for me. Might actually bring me a modicum of joy. As opposed to entrapping me further and further into the cybernetic land that is becoming increasingly hostile.
It's weird the internet is simultaneously more hostile now and less hostile than it used to be. Because, like, your odds of getting a insane virus have gone down, but your odds of encountering just, like, rampant crazy people has gone way up.
Yeah, it's less attacks on your computer and more attacks on your psyche.
Do you have anything that you need to try to
Literally
do,
nothing.
or...
I have done everything
Okay.
in the video game.
Cool.
The
Good.
only thing that I have not done are just like collecting random ass weapons. And the ones that I do not have are largely just like kit guns and annoying weapons that I don't particularly care to get to.
I'm gonna be honest, I know about the existence of kit guns, and I don't understand. Like, at the same time, it's so removed from my base knowledge of the game.
Oh boy, Archwing! I love Archwing. Unironically.
I remember when they introduced it, and my immediate problem with Archwing was I clipped out of the world, and then it broke really, really badly, and I couldn't get out, and I had to quit the mission. And I went, you know what? I'll do that again some other time, maybe.
I remember whenever
So I don't have a whole lot
it
of
was initially introduced as the like arcadey go fast new thing to grind out for, and then they changed it into like a 6-dimensional flight sim game, and it sucked tremendously for a solid too damn long. And then they fixed it again, I guess, at some point. They just quietly, with 0 patch notes, just changed it again. Just changed it back to being you're able to go fast again. But I think I should.
Yeah, all of my peripheral stuff is like the worst. It made going through the story of the game up until where I am now, which is still years behind, very interesting.
I was actually thinking of like creating a brand new fresh baby account and then going back through the video game at like present times and thinking like,
and seeing how different it is.
And just like, what would a new player experience be? It's been like, I don't know.
Apparently, it's
years.
actually pretty decent. I can tell you the returning player experience was enough to drive me insane. Like, every single time that I've come back, it was just like new mechanics, new quests, things being thrown on top of you, and just being like, figure it out. And I guess they've got their shit in order since then.
I remember whenever fucking Duviri was launched and they said, yeah, we're going to have this as an alternate start. Like, new players can start on this, Duviri.
Coming back to Duviri was insane, because it was like, oh, I haven't done anything in a while. I wonder what this Duviri paradox is. And then you get thrown into it and you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Like, once you have done a bit of the main quest, like, you can, in fact, just drop over to Duviri Paradox, and it kind of makes still some sense. But, like, start out Duviri Paradox? Hell no. What sort of crack was they thinking?
A big point of confusion for me was when I came back, I had every planet unlocked, basically. But as a result of this, I had a ton of missions being like, unlock this world, and I'm like, but I already have it and almost every mission on it. And it was just due to map changes and like navigational changes, where it didn't account for players who have been to like all of these planets, but then still required you to do missions in like sequential order in order to further your quest line. So it was me trying to like figure out what I need to do in places. And, like, which ones. Like, oh, you can't do this quest because you need to have this place unlocked. In order to unlock this place, you need to unlock 3 other places. And I'm like, I've already unlocked all those places now? Oh, no, do the relays now.
That sounds like trying to figure out anything in Phantasy Star Online 2 late game. Do we need to stay more for, like, your proof fragments, or...?
Nah, but I'll stay more to just, like, upgrade a bit. I haven't done any of this shit in a while, so... I think I'm literally flying around with, like, beginner rank stuff. Yeah, my gun is, like, a rank 6. And I think that's
like
from
an Archwing gun, so, like, literally, who cares?
I saw a guy bring an Archwing gun into a fight the other night.
You can do that. That is a thing that you can unlock with Fortuna.
I need to do more, like, Fortuna and Plains of Eidolon stuff, because... I want to get, like, Hildren, because Hildren looks cool.
Yeah, Hildren is cool.
Also, I need to, at some point, commit to just fighting that one bitch that gives you the Saren pieces. Because I've had 3 out of 4 of the pieces needed to make Saren for literally over a decade at this point.
Oh, yeah. I really like her fight. And also the Rathun.
You may be the only person who's ever said that. Because every time I'm like, I need to fight this person, people are like, that boss is annoying.
I know. That's just because people are cowards. and they don't like new things. They don't like playing Unreal Tournament. They don't like... They like an implementation of the Conclave in any form or fashion. They don't like a Conclave being stripped for parts because nobody plays it.
Also, hey Kira, hey Neo.
Hello Kira.
How's it going?
Welcome in. See you, darling. Neo,
I saw a very funny video the other night, which reminded me, because I haven't watched the original Austin Powers in so long. There's a scene in the original Austin Powers where Dr. Evil is talking about his life, and he's like, I was ritualistically shaved by a Zoroastrian woman. And it's like, wow, that might be the earliest that I remember being exposed to the term Zoroastrian, because I watched that movie when I was like 6. Which I should not have watched that movie at 6, but, you know, God bless my parents for letting me.
Real. I love not having parental supervision on the media that I consume.
No, they were actively just allowing me. Like, somebody in my family had Austin Powers, so I went, can I watch this? And they just went, probably not a good idea, but sure. It's like my dad showing me Alien when I was like 6.
Okay, but Alien is cool.
Alien is cool. I think that there very much is a determination where you have to look at your child and be like, this child should not be exposed to this media, but I think they can take it. And if you make that judgment and it's like wrong, then you need to like reevaluate your situation and expose them to better media in a more age-appropriate way. But if you show it to them and they're like, yeah, I think this is good, and it's like, all right, cool.
Also, if you expose a child to something like Alien in their like formative years, you can make that like their hyperfixation or turn that into a core memory. You can make that like part of their personality for the better part of their life.
It does lead to the unfortunate possibility that these people may become extremely attracted to the alien, however.
So you can see your name be the #1 chatter. True. YouTube did in fact add in like the fans system. Like who's your #1 fan in the chat? I saw it like, what the hell? What is going on the YouTube side of things?
They also are trying to determine people's age with AI.
Can't imagine how old they think I could be. like what is this person's algorithmic push videos? We got VTubers. We got what did I know that I was recommended an IED vid last time.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sure. There's a fed in my walls. All right. We got second Germa.
Never seen that Warframe in my life. What the hell is that thing? It's just a fancy rhino.
It's just the rhino with the bug.
I do have rhino with the bug, but no, it's the one where he's got like the ornate engraven silver armor. I do really like. I didn't know Rhino had the heirloom thing though. I really like the heirloom.
Yeah, the heirloom is really cool.
The heirloom sets are great. I love the glowy space skin thing. It's like that's super up my alley. You're doing too much? No, that one's like you gave them too much money. But listen, it's a company that exists in driving distance to me. I need to support them. Small indie company. I mean, at one point, I guess they kind of were, but now they're not.
A slightly larger indie company.
Yeah. Listen, I used to like Destiny. I still like Warframe. That's how I'm looking at it.
I like to go back and like play Destiny sometimes. Just like go in, get my character, and then level up raid content, and then just like put it down and play it.
Apparently, if you're just looking to just play a good feeling shoot game, it's still that. It's just everything else around it's not good anymore.
It hasn't been since Destiny 2 was released. If you take any Destiny player's word for it,
that stuff. I think Destiny fell apart in like the final little bit. It's like it's like the inverse of Final Fantasy, where like a ton of people are like, yeah, Endwalker was really good. I'm now not interested in anything else. It's like, what if Endwalker just was bad? All right.
I need to grab a drink of water.
Go get a water.
Well, actually, don't hold. Just like, look up mission.
Yeah, well, I have the next one here, so.
Oops.
This croissant is very dry, unfortunately.
Did you set the party?
I left it open.
Oh, you left it public? Okay.
I don't usually, but like, yeah, it'll you know, make things done faster sometimes. Dude, nice. got a fucking back tattoo.
Yep. For a long while, I just had a tramp stamp. So holy, like the mastery sigil just like looked really weird, or not really. It just looked exactly like how a tramp stamp would look.
Did you have the one that's like the heart that like pulses?
I do have that one.
That is a tramp stamp of interest.
Yeah.
Put that on your like fucking Ember heirloom or whatever.
Yeah. Did the Silly ever turn on? Yes, the Silly is actually on now.
One thing I will say about Warframe, the gun sounds are always really good.
Yeah.
Like, they have strong audio design on these guns.
I think, there was a university professor that used Warframe as an example for audio design. I really liked watching the video that they made for the making of the audio for the Nox. Where at one point they were like buying cups of pudding, squash near like a microphone, so they could capture that particular noise. And I thought that it was great. Audio.
Audio design is a really big part of a lot of games. Like, don't get me wrong. If your game sounds like shit, it can still be incredible. But, like, if your game sounds really, really good, also.
Yeah. There are mini games that, like, are bad that I enjoy because they feel good.
Like, I was actually making these comments while playing Fable. I think that some of Fable's audio being so terrible in certain regards is, like, a selling point for it. Like, when you hit one of those guys in the fist-fighting area, and they just go, like, really loudly, but it's not even, like, a voice acting noise, it's just, like, a guy from another room that you can hear. Like, that's one of my favorite audio barks, and I want to get that as an isolate and make it into, like, a stream notification noise.
Just turn all the Dark Souls male death sounds into stream alerts.
Yeah, I was explaining that to Rachel too, because like she's never played Dark Souls 1 long enough to have like the noises of the game burned into her mind. And so I was trying to explain to her how sexual the sounds are of the characters in that, and how like guys will just groan when you backstab them. She's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just like this. Like, people thought it was weird back then, too.
I didn't think that it was weird. I didn't even really notice it. I didn't pay any sort of attention to it until someone, like, made a comment on Reddit about, like, how oddly sexual the death noises were. Like, huh? Also, I think that might be your gun that's, stolen.
Probably.
Oberon, a design of ages past. Where you get like a throwaway ability, and then an actual ability that you use, and then you get an AoE nuke. Classic.
I used to have Oberon back in the day where it was like I didn't have the money to be able to get like Warframe slots because I was young.
Right.
And so I would get a Warframe to max mastery, and then I would get rid of that Warframe. And then rotate to a new one. And now I have so many open Warframe slots, I'm like, I should get Oberon again, just to have them.
Yeah. I remember when Oberon used to be like everyone's first alternate Warframe alongside Rhino. I remember the days. I think
I'm such a boring
overall
person in Warframe. I just played Mag for 10 years.
The nerf mag memes.
And I still don't know anything about how to build them because, like, I played so infrequently that it would just be like, pop in, play like 3 missions, leave.
I'm pretty sure that if you still just like build strength on her, you're right. You're still mostly correct.
Yeah, just pull everybody.
Okay. I mean, I assume that we are leaving as soon as like we do the mission objective.
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a limbo quest thing.
They only drop like the one piece and then it's done.
Real.
The one piece is real.
It's real.
See, you don't understand. The depth of that is the one piece is real. Is real. Is real. The one piece is Israel.
Then we have to kill the One Piece.
I would not be surprised if it turns out that the One Piece is some sort of somehow evil shit.
I think the going theory is that the One Piece is something that allows the people to control like some of the ancient weapons in the hidden century.
Limbo parts.
Yes. I remember back whenever Limbo was first introduced to the video game.
I knew a person that immediately unlocked Limbo, and then I was just like, yeah, I'll get around to it one day, and then never ever did.
The One Piece was a friends we made along the way. Doubtful.
I mean, also true. I get a little worked up.
Where's my hold on, where's my spider girl? There she is.
Oh, they're so cool.
But she is like top 2 favorite for me.
They're a pain in the ass to farm out when you're at my current point, but I really want the fucking like faceless, headless horseman woman.
Dagath? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dagath's pretty alright to farm. I know that I like Mesa was annoying. Probably still is.
Oh, we're here again, I see.
Back at it. With the interception. Let's go, dude. I have I say had a friend. Because they're also like the same person that like at the moment I gave them any sort of like options in D&D, they chose to sexually assault somebody. So I kind of like dropped them like
I remember
a
this
fucking bad
person,
habit.
Jesus.
But I had that same person just like absolutely despised interception missions because he had like one bad experience with a public lobby where it's like, well, the one time I did an interception mission and all my teammates sucked, and they
That's just Warframe, man.
They didn't hold the points, so interception's bad. Shut up.
That's just Warframe. Like
that's any multiplayer experience.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like in Warframe, like I think that a lot of the population has aged up, which is good. But like back in the day, it was like ads were like ninjas play free, and it was a free-to-play video game. Of course, your parties are gonna be ass. Like half of them are like 11 years old.
Like me at one point. Well, no, I was never 11 years old whenever I was playing this game.
Oh no, we were older, but
only by
like
a little
you
bit.
You were playing,
but like we were both definitely
children.
like destitute.
Yeah, I was trying to play Warframe on like a budget laptop back in the day.
I was also like on a Dell Inspiron playing this game at like 10 frames per second with it looking like Play-Doh RuneScape.
I should go back and play Smite again. I like
how Play-Doh RuneScape got you to think of Smite.
Well, it was more that like Warframe was in the era that I was also playing Smite. because they're both ancient.
Yeah.
No, I've never played RuneScape. RuneScape was a game that all the annoying kids at my school played, so it like turned me off from it.
I was one of the annoying kids, but also I didn't really religiously stick with RuneScape.
Warframe ran on budget laptop though.
Yes.
Not well, but yes.
No, you don't understand.
But also, the game didn't run well back then anyway.
It technically still doesn't, because it's got a lot of CPU-bound issues. But the fact that they can run it as well as it does on a Switch, and how well it actually that it ran on actual playable frame rates on a Dell Inspiron with an i3 and no fucking memory, no GPU, no nothing.
It's also like it's also like a sliding scale, right? Like back in the day, 30 wasn't crazy. Like if you could get at least stable 30, you were fine, right? And then 60 happened, and then it's like now it's like, can you do 120? It's like most people's computers, if they're halfway decent, can do 120.
I don't think that people particularly cared about 60 higher frame rate until like 2015. The only people that did were like those that were running Counter-Strike. But I think video games had evolved to the point where I know that I was definitely like watching like Jay's 2 Cents and a couple of other different like PC people, and they were like constantly like going for a 60 frame rate section.
I think we can go, right?
That's up to you. We can either stay and farm for more of the limbo fragments, or we can leave and go and find our little interdimensional twink that mapped himself out of existence.
Interdimensional twink.
Is pleased to see you.
Good fortune, hunters. Thank you. I love my credit boost. I think credit is like the one resource I've not run out of.
I got some rocks.
Nope. Okay.
Since this is that it used to be easier to run. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's definitely like
that ever updates is going to have that problem.
Yeah, I think that it'll just be like more and more, slightly more unoptimized with every single update.
It's like playing Final Fantasy right now, and it's like, well, it used to play on my PS3, but it don't no more. It's like, yeah, because they killed that. Man, I sure love that we're talking about spaces between dimensions. I wonder how WoW's handled all of that over the years, like judging how much they should update and when, and how much of their population it's going to kill.
Like, the game can no longer run on like these specific kinds of toasters. Is this acceptable?
Okay, I have one toxic trait here, and I think you will agree with it.
So you're
know
saying
when like something is, you know when it's like really obvious that an account's like a bot or something like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like they follow you within seconds of you starting the stream, and then you get a whisper on Twitch.
Haven't had that happen yet.
I just never. I get that so often, and I never read it. I never open it up. I see that the name adds to my follower list, and then it will always have a message that say, "Hey, I love," and then I don't read the rest of it because I'm like, it's gonna be a bot.
I love your content. Just chatting.
Yeah.
Doesn't even get your name correct.
I just saw that I had one of those, like a notification that was flagged, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Why not block whispers from strangers?
We live in a very fortunate world where neither of us are presenting feminine, so we don't get just like unsolicited dick pictures. So we can have like the added value of simply existing, and the worst things that we're going to get in our whispers are just going to be like scams that are incredibly obvious.
And also, like, the strangers thing is like, well, because what if, like, in the off chance, because it has happened in the past, what if there's, like, a developer for a game or something that pops in and sends something? Like, that's fine.
Also, what if I suddenly get contacted by my Dutch or Japanese goth babe that wants to adopt me? And I have whispers disabled, and, like, because she can't contact me, it's just, like, done. It's over. The dream is dead before it happens.
What you need to do is go to either of those countries in question and actually find somebody who's just both. Find the mixed goth woman of your dreams.
Well, I technically did in Japan, but she was also a maid. So I think
Well,
that she's
okay.
like paid to be a goth girl.
That's a problem. They're obligated here. Dude, maid cafe shit's gotta, like, suck, because, like, if you genuinely hit it off with each other, there's no way to ever know.
True.
And I mean on both sides, because it's like, if the girl is like, you know what, this guy's kind of nice, he always shows up, he's never a creep. It's like, you don't know that he's not actually a creep. He might just be there being nice because it's like, I get good service. I forget who it was, but there was one mangaka that I was reading about, and they had ended up, like, marrying the cosplayer of their favorite character from another series. And I was like, that's such a strange situation to be in.
True. God, I love Spider-Girl. I can be trusted around her. I can be normal. Where's my Monster Girl maid cafe?
That would go crazy. That would actually, like, do huge numbers. What with all the VTubers being, like, zombies and monsters.
Well, I think it's still, like, largely, maybe perhaps somewhere in the vicinity of 9% being, like, weird school uniform.
There is a lot of
anime
that,
person.
too. I am, like, I'm still, like, the biggest fucking hater when it comes to VTubers and just having boring-ass models. Like,
Same?
I don't know what it is. I don't know why there's some part of my brain that's so aggressive about it, but it's like, ah, yes, daring, another, you know, woman with cat ears.
Oh, daring today, aren't we?
It's like there was that huge influx of really creative people coming up with super interesting ones, like the one person that has, like, the fucking gorilla or etc. Like, one guy has, like, a T-Rex with tiny arms and everything. It's like, yeah, that shit rocks, dude. But
yeah. It's like, you're on the internet. You can choose to be literally anything. And you choose to be a white woman in uniform.
That's why I can't be mad at that one woman that has the fucking moth girl.
Juniper.
I can never remember these people's names. Yeah.
She's definitely like my favorite design. And then
because they have the fucking terrifying Eldritch Horror
one.
one. Yeah. Like, that shit rules. Love that. I know there's one guy out there, at the very least, like, at least one, because I've seen his shorts, where he is, like, another goopy boy, like Noid. And it's like, I've been so tempted to, like, reach out to that guy and be like, listen, I know we have, like, a huge disparity in our follower count size, but, like, you know, shout out for being, like, a weird slime dude.
Hell yeah. I need to find the other chimeras of the world. I actually also did get, like, full permission from my baby brother to just, like, design a form for him.
Another genetic freak.
Yes. Just another creature. He's like, yeah, you know what, do it.
It's like
I want to see. Like, his literal only request was for Fluffy.
I like the idea of somebody doing, like, a classic chimera. Like, you just
a
get,
lion
like,
head snake tail.
Yeah, like, you get, like, the one head that's the lion head, you get the one head that's the goat, you get the one head that's the snake. And like, it would be very funny if like your toggle is like you rotate between heads.
Just re-rig the Chimera from Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, kind of. Essentially that. Dude, playing through Lunacid again just in my spare time, running into the Chimera that's in that, and I'm like, it is just straight up the one from Dragon's Dogma, but like made in a low poly form. Which is increasingly funny to me for some reason. It's like somebody just really loves this idea and was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I should replay Lunacid on stream.
I should get around to Lunacid.
It's incredible. It's very
It
good.
has hopped into my brain space.
I have not finished the new game of Lunacid because every time that you die, it crashes.
The Kingsfield version of it?
Yeah. The one with the Kingsfield Maker engine.
Yes, yes.
I'm just curious here. There we go. Thought I was dumb. A magician of logic.
Yes. Math wizard.
Speaking of games to get into, I saw that Heartworm came out, and I did not expect it to be out so soon. And I was like, oh, it's $20. That's not bad. It's a very interesting survival horror, kind of like Silent Hill, Resident Evil-y sort of energy.
I feel like I know the game, but I could also be easily getting it mixed up with something else.
Probably. It's I know that it is not exceptionally well known. It was a video that did surprisingly well when I put it up, just like as an unedited, well, quote unquote unedited video. But like I just threw it up there as a demo, and it was like a couple hundred views, and I was like, really, for this?
I mean, I have seen it on my recommendations page. Like, I have seen it around, but I just didn't pay too much attention to it.
I really enjoyed my time with it, but it was admittedly like the demo, so you know you're getting like the best vertical slice of it that exists at the time.
Right. Or like a slice of it.
Yeah. I am glad that demos are coming back.
I love demos. Demos, mine beloved.
I saw a couple of other games that had come out recently that have demos, and I was just like, you know what? Aces.
Still looking forward to Battlecore Robots getting more and more updates. They update their Patreon pretty consistently.
What's that one like? I don't think it's in my brain.
It's a custom robo game that I played some time ago and beat the devs and showed them off like a infinite combo during like the a random tournament that they had on their Discord.
Gotcha. I'll take a look at it then. I like custom robo enough that I'll take a look at it. Anytime that you give me open accessibility to customization, I'm at least willing to take a look at it.
Hey Horo, welcome in.
Hi Horo.
Nice to see you.
There was a short that Horo had commented on, and literally my response, like completely disregarding anything about the game, was just Tilfin voice. Hi Horo.
The Tilfin voice, the one that has like slightly more life in it.
Oh, hit an edge. Hit a wall.
Why am I a dollar store Dr. Octopus? Oh, well, Doc Ock wished that he was this much of a babe. Doc Ock wishes he could transition this clean.
I mean, there's the Spider-Verse version.
Yeah. Damn. You're right. I forgot about her entirely.
They have a pretty great design, honestly.
But I am Oraxia because she's really cool. She is actually a design that I've been wanting in Warframe since 2013.
I just wish that they were pure spider-like.
Yeah, like they were.
But that's just me. Like, I understand that most people are like, nah, it would be too complicated to rig. It's like, I don't care.
yeah, just do it. I believe in them. Like, they've got enough wizards in the
digital
digital
like an extra
extremes
6
offices.
months to make. Take your time. I'll be patient.
There was a creature that I had in mind for Warframe, where their abilities were to manifest other creatures. One of them being a spider, they could replace their legs with like that of a spider, their arms that of a gorilla or some shit. Their head like
crazy.
a jellyfish or an octopus. I could like reach out and grab shit. But I also really wanted like the legs for the spider creature to like be able to walk on walls and on ceilings and stuff like the alien from Alien vs. Predator. The Xbox 360 game specifically. I don't know if you've played that or not, but like you can play as an alien, and that shit will give you motion sickness if you're not like a fucking freak. You're just like the degree of freedom that you get.
I believe it. I didn't play a lot of Alien or Predator games back in the day, but I did play the one that was like the Predator game in the city. It's like Concrete Jungle, I think.
I have not played any of the. I'll be real. I have only played that one Alien vs. Predator. That is the only one that I have played.
Penis of horse replacement would hit hard. Yeah, thanks. Thinking what everybody's saying.
That's been a real one. Always got dicks on the brain. Can always hit me up with that fucking horse cock replacement.
I heard an incredible WoW story today where a person was talking about how like in the RP scenes in WoW, when like festivals are going on and like big events and stuff like that, obviously, you know, ERP is gonna go crazy, right? Like just whether you are doing a safer work event or not, that many people in one area, just like in real life, is gonna lead to this. And one guy was talking about how they were role-playing as a doctor, and literally had a person, I'm going in the wrong direction, I've realized. They had a person pursue them because they were like, hey, I need help, you're a doctor, right? And it's like, yeah, what's going on? Oh, this person that I had sex with tore because of my huge Draenei cock. And they were like, you know what? Alright, let's go sew them up.
Just put them back together.
And I was sitting there thinking about that for a while, where I was just like, you know, it's really funny that they had the good sense to find a doctor. It is like also just very confusing.
Like you just like role play that, right?
I genuinely don't know what I would do in that situation as that guy. Dude, this map is like so confusing for my brain.
It is very claustrophobic.
Little corridors. But yeah, no, I love that story because it's just like genuinely somebody seeking out a person role-playing as a doctor and being like, you don't need to be involved in anything lurid, I just wanted to let you know. This is a scene.
A doctor can't fix a ripped rectum tract, then you don't know who to approach. I would approach God. I think actually the person with the ripped rectum tract would be like significantly faster in approaching God than you are, but like
Twitch flagged rectum, but not dicks. Oh man, I happen to have one argon crystal in my inventory. Let's fucking go.
Oh, nice. Wait, how do you have an argon crystal in your inventory? They decay every day. Were you playing this shit yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted a particular Warframe piece and it required argon, and I happened to get 3 and it needed 2.
Nice, solid.
It's crazy that that's that whole quest.
Yeah.
I'm so used to quests in games taking like 800 years. The fact that I could pay like 16 plat for 5 seconds of rush time is crazy. Be careful, it might still be hot. Well, I have all of his composite pieces. I just need to put them together now at some point.
Yeah, then wait 3 whole days.
That's easy. Honestly, the people that complain about the wait time in Warframe, it's like, the wait time's nothing, because it's just wait to play with your toy, as opposed to, like, a stamina system, which is like, you can no longer play.
Ordis wonders,
It
what are you
is
thinking about?
a product of its time, and it was better than all the alternatives.
Yep.
That said, however, I do wish that I could just, like, pay $60 for Warframe and then give it, like, a $15 a month subscription. So that I could, like, get rid of, like, the premium currency, everything.
That's just the Elder Scrolls gamer.
It's also Final Fantasy 14. It's like a lot of other MMOs. It's a lot of other video games that have a always online live service action.
Well, 14 is like a traditional MMO where it's like a subscription service and that's it.
Yeah,
but like
that's what I want.
Like the Elder Scrolls one has like subscription after purchase that allows you to then get additional bonuses, and it's like,
premium shit. But no, I'm talking about like more of the Final Fantasy 14 route, because one of the things that I don't like about free to play, or whenever games go free to play, or whenever there is like the free to play option, is that cosmetics become something that you get with a credit card as opposed to get with gameplay. And there's like so many cosmetic stuff.
14 ones are like worse than stuff you get in game too.
Yeah, like I want I want to have more reasons to play the video game, and being able to just like, I feel like if there was the subscription and purchase game model, there would be more stuff in the game to play and more stuff to get the cosmetic stuff with.
Excuse me.
I've also toyed with the idea of Warframe being a seasonal video game. Or just like every 7 or so months, they'll come out with like a whole new mechanic, just like a whole bunch of different changes. They'll add in like a new leaderboard for whatever, and then just like soft reset your account.
People would fucking lose their mind.
I say soft reset because, like, if you've ever played Path of Exile.
Yeah, I've played Path of Exile.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You still have access to all the stuff in your characters from before, but every single time that there's a new season, you have to make a new character and stuff, right? So you could probably do the same thing with Warframe, but like every single time that they dropped a new season, you just like roll in. It's like, all right, what's my new starter frame? What's my new starter weapon? And then what's the goal for this time around? Then like I don't know.
What are we doing? I think there could be a market for it. I think a lot of people do like that sort of gameplay. I do think that there's a lot of other folks who would just be like, "Nah, I'm good."
I don't know. It's like a grand vast majority of old people are just like screaming, no, 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 stop it. What are you doing? Get him off the mic. Rip his mic away from him. Stop him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's an idiot. He's an armchair developer. And fire this man.
Armchair developer. Okay. Slight modifications to weapons made and weapons of choice.
I pet my dog. My dog that I farmed specifically because it was an immortal god. And would just constantly be able to have vacuum on me for all existence, for all eternity. And then they changed companions to finally just not die at the drop of a hat. And be immortal and just always have the vacuum on you.
What in the fuck is the harvest ferroelectric pods thing? Because I've tried to do it and I think I just never found one.
Harvest Ferliac pods?
Yeah.
Ferliac you get from the fucking Juggernaut. I forget what the Ferliac pods come from.
Because it says, like, show quest region, and I'm like, alright, where do we get these?
Yeah, Ferliac pods. Locations drop from Juggernauts. Yeah, okay. You just, like, go to Eris, and you do, missions, and then, the Lotus will tell you, oh, you can ramp up the violence to draw out the Juggernaut or whatever. Then you'll just, like, keep killing shit. Well, it's not Eris, actually. Where is it?
It did pull Eris when I went to it.
No, not Deimos.
Like the show quest region.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it is Eris. I'm not correct. I'm not incorrect. I mean, I'm not wrong.
Okay. Let's
I think Deimos might also work, but only on like
we can do, I guess, like, will we do like a survival or will we do like something else here for it?
Do eliminations, because Juggernauts will only spawn once in a mission, and if we're in a survival, we'll be there for ever.
800 years kind of thing, yeah.
Well, it'll be like 5 minutes as opposed to like 3 minutes.
There doesn't appear to be an elimination. I have interception, defense, rescue, hive.
Do a capture.
Means. Capture. Okay, we got a capture.
Yeah.
Also, hey there, Shepard. How's it going?
Yes, hi, Shepard. I didn't see what it is that you caught from your fishing adventures. It's nice to see you, Shep. How's it going? How's it hanging?
Shepard has damned me to Xenoblade.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here.
The farm is fucked as usual. Alright, elaborate for us.
So what sort of insane brain conversation do we got other than like you definitely work with a known criminal?
Not the first time. Oh.
It's like, speaking for a friend, how does one craft illegal substances?
Mission complete.
I love,
Captive
like,
has been escorted to
flying
the
into this area and just hearing,
Well done.
ah!
I still don't quite understand what happens whenever you capture something. I assume they get digitized and their entire body breaks down, but we like retain digital information of their personalities and their brains and whatnot, so that we can make a simulacrum of them and then like torture everything out of them, like ever.
It feels a lot like getting transported in Star Trek, where it's like, this is totally killing you, and you're just pretending it isn't. Good. Amp up the fight, draw it out.
Yeah, and then whenever she says amp up the fight and draw it out, some of the enemies will like have a yellowish outline around them.
Oh yeah, I'm shooting them right now.
Yep. Alright, time to one-shot this fucking Juggy. This little.
I'm
this little tank
surprised that
puppy.
these pistols that I pulled out are doing as well as they are. Like, they're doing no damage, but there's so much fire rate on them. And multi-shot.
Hey, there you go.
Where's the thing?
There-ish.
Oh, thanks. Chitinous husk. And a Furliac pod blueprint. Plastids. Yummy, yummy plastids.
Microplastids in my balls.
There's a lot worse in your balls as a Warframe. Oh! What a shame. Ah! Stop fucking kicking me! I'm a human man with human feelings.
Another job well executed.
Farm manager tried to pull me to cut more grass at like 2:30 when I'm done at 6. One coworker was like, if you pull Rusty, it's going to fuck us because we're understaffed as it is, and we have a lot of prep to do for the long weekend. It's a long weekend. Shows what I know. Didn't end up having the cut, but basically the manager was in so many words. Smith was just joking. You're overreacting. Get over it. I know it got to her because my coworker is a tough lady, but she was crying. Gotta love when management gaslights you. Jesus Christ.
Delicious. I love getting a message from my boss that tells me that I can't work past a certain time or else I'll have been working 60 hours a week. And they'll be in trouble. That's the message I love to get.
Let's get this Furliac pod. 50 times Furliac pod?
And you get 50 Furliacs if you craft one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will never need 50 Furliacs unless you just like absolutely giga suck at your job, but
I tried to go into my stuff to change my equipment, and it just made me pet my dog.
yeah, so you press the interaction button around your dog, you will in fact lavish affection upon your dog.
Good to know.
Family. I love we're a family around here.
I hate that shit so much, dude.
Like I got that sort of I got that line dropped on me in an interview. I was like, okay, cool. So I want to like leave now, right? I want to get the hell out now.
Oh, all squad members must have Furliac pods in their loadout.
Okay, I'll equip mine, but I still have
That
them like
seems weird.
over 10 years ago.
That's strange.
You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
Oh, I've got 2 different kinds of Furliac pods. Okay. Alright, there we go.
You should be negotiating more money because of the ground screw thing. Yeah, you definitely should be doing that. If they get paid more, you should be doing that. Like, even if they don't pay you more money for every shift you work, if they're paying you more money for the shifts that you're working on the grounds as a groundskeeper, that's fair.
I know that whenever I worked at Pizza Hut, they have the minimum wage, or they have the hourly wage for waiters and waitresses at like $3.25 an hour or something like that. But then like a cook is generally at like around $8 an hour, which was like actual minimum. And they tried to have me be a waiter so many times.
Of course they did.
Deploy a Furliac.
Dangerous, but ooh, beautiful. I can almost taste them. But the golem needs something
Excuse me?
more potent. I sent you a blueprint. Irradiating the pods will make something worth bringing here.
Oh, well, yes. I suppose this is something my operator can arrange, isn't it, operator?
Hurry! No rush.
You good, dude?
Asking anything from the Orokin era if they're good. What's the race of like Necrons, I think, in Warhammer?
Yeah.
There you go.
They're skeletons. They're robot skeletons.
Mostly I'm just thinking like the Cephalons as Necrons.
They're
also kind of like simulacrums of personalities.
Necron stuff is always wild because it's like, I used to be a guy. I had a soul. Now I'm just the mind of that guy in a robot. Like, do you know what that does to a person? And it's like, no. And it's like, good. I don't want to do labor at a fucking discount. You should not. You very much should not be discounted labor for these people. I do love how much of an asshole Ordis can be when they glitch out. Thank you.
It's like letting the inner voices leak out off his meds.
My it screams. The farm, bro, the fucking farm. Yeah, I know, the farm. The farm. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, now it's time to go do void stuff for a while.
Oh yeah.
Because we need to get some argon.
But let's void it up. If we gotta get argon, then I can bring along a guy that will double our drops.
Nice. Argon. Lisa needs braces.
Argon.
Pargon.
Lisa needs braces. Oh yeah, I'm also getting boondocks in my my YouTube algorithm.
Boondocks has been making a comeback, yeah. I respect it.
I need to appropriate boondocks in my personality.
It's always living in the back of my mind. I like a good boondocks. It was on TV when I was a kid.
To allow animals on board. In Ordis's experience, animals do not eat so much as reload.
The void bag, true.
Oh, they like made more voice lines for Ordis.
Yeah.
I never noticed because I always have them muted. And also generally like my game muted, but like.
I love how tiny your ship is.
Yeah. My ship very small. It is compact. You don't have Steel Path unlocked, do you?
I don't have anything unlocked.
Okay, I'm just
I don't even
looking
know
at all
what
the
that
like
means.
these enemy spawns and like, man, where are they at? Where are they?
An Argon crystal already is crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's extremely good. The fact that you need argon crystals for this is wild.
You will require argon crystals for almost everything after argon crystals were introduced. It's just like a small please play your game for more than 10 minutes text that they have
Pretty
for
much.
veteran players.
I don't mind it necessarily. Sometimes it's like nice for me when I'm playing solo. Excuse me. Because what I'll do is like put on some background thing, and then just sit here for 30 minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately, just to have something on in the background all the time is just something that I have all the time whenever I'm playing Warframe. Another Archon. Or Argon. Not Archon. Different mechanic in the game.
Argon. These phrases. Sure have.
And once again, I do in fact should get around to watching more Simpsons. If only so I can divine the future.
There is a shocking amount of stuff with that. But it's like, it really does feel like The Simpsons is just kind of Monkey's typewriter situation. Honestly, like, people complain where they're like, The Simpsons isn't as good as it used to be. And it's like, it really isn't. But at the same time, it still has, like, the occasional just, like, real good episode. I don't dedicatedly watch it, but like if I see a new episode, I'll be like, when did this one come out? Oh, like, you know, 10 years after when people said it got bad and it's pretty good. All right. Early seasons are rough from the beginning because it's like, it's a good show, but it's just so old. It's like trying to recommend somebody to go back and watch like the original episode.
I don't know. I felt like original Simpsons would have been like timeless.
Well, the problem is original Simpsons was a spin-off of a skit from like the fucking Tracy Ullman show.
Oh.
Like it was originally done in like little shorts for another television show. So like you have like really bad animation quality and like another argon crystal. Let's fucking go, dude. That's the ones I need right there.
You're rich.
I mean, I'll hang out longer and continue to get more because
I will not.
why not? I mean, that's fine. We can leave after 5.
The why not is generally because you will lose the argon crystals anyway, so you probably won't need that much. Oh, there's another argon.
Your thing that is like drop rate up is insane.
Yeah. I think I was like thinking about it, and I generally like the widely community accepted like baby player support frame, like the one that you go in and you like play with your friends who do not play the video game or have like just started the video game. It's like play Oberon because they have like the ability to give a health regen and make your make your friends invincible. But I've been thinking about it, like I think the actual answer is Necros because he doubles all the resources that you get. That's like less time grinding.
That's way more important.
It's like I don't know. It's like I know that it was really hard to get any sort of survival in the beginning of the game. Like I know that I had like a Archon shard, and I had the option of like either ability strength up or like health regen or whatever, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Give me that health regen. I want that.
Yeah.
And then they introduced the Dreamer's Bond aura card that you can get from like one of the early relays. And like, yep, all right, cool, sick. They fixed the issue. It's a aura card that is omni slot and gives health regen and energy regen, and it's super good. It solves every problem ever.
All right, we can go.
It's been so long since I've heard the classic Workin' songs. Like, I think the only time that I ever listen to like the in-game music and stuff in this game is whenever I'm streaming it. Well, like it's been ages past since I've listened to the sounds of Warframe.
Man, that is crazy looking.
What is?
Your version of that gun there.
Yeah. It is an incarnon, so I'm actively cheating. I land 5 direct hits. It charges up into its second form, and then the second form shoots out a beam that shoots other things.
Yeah, I need to get that.
So I can like beam one thing and then destroy an entire field of things.
Another job well executed.
That's such a good change. I remember back whenever you couldn't leave a mission unless everybody else agreed to it. Now,
I fucking hated that shit. That's why I played on solos so often, besides people rooting stuff.
yeah.
I was talking about that with Pasta, where I was like, wait, people can leave now?
Yeah. I also didn't see that Kira requested gambling almost an hour ago. I'm a terrible streamer.
Alright, give me this potent Furliak.
Delicious Furliak.
I don't know why that makes it sound like it's like eating like some sort of moss or some sort of you know, fungi.
Close enough. If
True enough, I
moss and
suppose.
fungi were like spare parts of sentient, sapient, disgusting disease.
I will say, I'm having a good time whipping out guns that I never would have taken on missions because I just need good old reliables. And just leveling up weird shit. Like pulling out super fast firing twin pistol submachine guns and just mowing people down is great.
Column's stirring.
Yeah.
It knows you are here. I can feel it wake. Find it. The Furliak pods. Is
It's
that
odd
it?
playing in a
I really thought you would have more. Have you been
it's odd
using
playing whenever the enemies aren't like minimum level 150.
A few, but
Yeah.
you said
Like,
That
wait,
is
hang on a
not
minute.
enough for
I
you.
like breathe
You
in
were
their
just
direction,
like
they're
all the
fucking
others.
dying.
You won't
Huh?
kill the golem. I took
They
It's
require,
always
like,
very
0
funny when I
focus.
play and it's like level 50 dudes and I'm like, my character is struggling, but my weapon continues to kill.
I see what you're doing. You came for the parts, just like the others. Greedy scavengers. You do not care about Jordis.
I am beginning to have a terrible feeling. Some doubts about this mission. What have I got you into?
I remember whenever this quest first came out,
He's coming.
and like nobody liked it. Except for me, I'm the only one that liked it because I'm fucking insane. And also, I don't think that it was supposed to die that fast.
No, but it was very funny to watch.
Trap?
I'm super okay with
I
that sort of
told
shit.
you not
I know
to
people that hate that. I think it's great.
Pleased they did.
Jordis! What kind of sepulchre are you?
Yeah, this section right here is why people hated this part.
Idea what I am. Join us, and you will.
But this also gave me like my favorite frame for several years.
I am detecting a much larger
Oh, yeah?
infested life form.
Yes.
Much larger.
I regret to inform you.
This is just the beginning.
Hi.
How failing. To hell with these activities. Get out of there. Prepare for Arcwing so you can obliterate this.
Yeah, whenever Jor's Golem came out, nobody had a good Archwing setup.
Stay sharp. This
Oh,
one
it was one of those situations. Okay.
Yeah, so and I was the only one that had an Archwing setup.
Yep,
Not even like a
I-
really good one, just a Archwing setup.
I can summarize my rushing through getting to Angels of the Zaraman as, why am I not doing any damage to anything? Oh, hi.
Please, end this.
We are endless.
Channel, rip it apart.
Mortis, you need to know. I lied about Precept 44. I am not.
I don't know if you want to like listen to voice lines or not, so I'm just like kind of waiting to do
Yeah,
the finishing
I'll
touches.
listen to it. I'll listen to it, and then you can obliterate it.
Mortis, you came to save me. Free me.
This part's reminding me of Star Fox Assault.
It really does have that energy.
Wanna
Huh?
be somewhere
It's like the
else?
fucking
Aberroid
asteroids.
shit. Yeah. Dude, I love the Aberroid shit. It's extremely cursed.
It's like I definitely played Star Fox Assault whenever I was young, and it did not quite hit me the same way as whenever I went back and replayed it. It was like, holy shit. I'm replaying it as a person that has like fully formed thoughts. And like,
See,
shit's
I
creepy.
I liked it a lot, and I remember introducing another guy to it, and then his response just being like, eh.
target down. Assassination.
And I'm like, yeah, you know what, I don't know I expected anything better. But then again, that same guy that I'm talking about was the dude that used to spit on his floor, so...
eh.
Operator, communications await your attention.
Your actions have consequences. Thank you for letting me know that assassination of the J3 Golem is bad, Mr. Stalker, sir.
Okay, well now I have the Atlas stuff to work towards. That's great.
Also,
What's Atlas's whole deal?
Atlas's whole deal is that he punches things real good.
That sounds fun, honestly.
Yeah. And it's time to go gambling on my end.
Oh, go
Change your
gamble.
prediction. Start prediction. Choose your creature. Get your bets in. Get your bets in. Who wins in a battle of wits, will, and endurance? The whomp, the thwomp, the boo, or the bob-omb? I'm gonna go gambling. Apologies, Miss Kira, for not looking at my activity feed for a solid almost an hour. Like, oops.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens to the blurst of us.
For all my eyes, I still don't see. You want to go ahead and queue up another mission? Or,
I'm looking at things
looking? All right.
and
got it.
stuff.
Yeah, just
Because I'm
decided-
like, what do I do? You know? What do I do?
there are many things to do.
There's too many things to do.
You were not running out of a surplus of things to do in Warframe.
Pressure creates diamond
No,
space,
I'm not.
but it also creates rubble.
Oh,
have
Maximilian
two-
dude played Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Oh, I'll have to check that out later.
Elias.
Alright, I have 2 out of 3 of the required pieces to make a Hydroid.
Time.
How do you do that? What's the bit of speed? Oh my god, please. Activate systems.
All right, challengers are at the gate and we're off.
Fucking Vayhek. Jesus Christ.
Whomp falling down,
Bug
Bob-omb
Vayhek.
falling down, Boo. Oh, nope, they also fell down. Whomp and Bob-omb coming up, they're sprinting past it. They're going for the long haul. They're going full tilt.
That's not bad.
Who won? Was it the Whomp?
Right.
Was his gigantic 5-story forehead? It was. Let's
We
go,
can do
dude.
some pecking.
Our good old people. Our good old proletariat. Our good old man of the men. There we go. Our winner is our Whomp, our big main man. Our paver of roads. Incredible.
Me just like looking at the mods like, right, I don't remember what I own or what I have.
I think so long as you just like put on a galvanized mod, you're good. If you even have a galvanized mod, that might not be something you own.
No.
Yeah.
So it's always just like, criticals, multi-shot, etc.
Yeah. Crit, multi-shot stat. It's just like those are the only three things that you really need to look at.
90% multi-shot, Jesus. All my stuff is like so upgraded because I just used to use the same weapons. So I don't have like unupgraded versions of half of them.
Yeah.
Alright, throw that on there for now. And throw that on there. It's not like it's gonna matter anyway. Wow, those fucking Oxomati are almost leveled up. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened here?
You played with them.
Yeah, but it's just like the level up is usually much lower.
Whenever you play solo, the enemy spawns are less dense. But if you play with either invite only and by yourself, or if you're playing in a party with more than one person, like as in it's you and one other person at least, then you'll get like larger spawns. That's why I was like looking at all the enemy spawns and I was like, wait, hang on a minute. My screen is not being flooded with dudes because Steel Path will give you the multiplied enemy spawns as well as give them to you at like plus 100 base level.
Where the fuck even is this man? I've forgotten everything about this.
Where's whom?
Assassination Grenier Forest. Earth.
Who, Vayhek?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Earth.
It's been so long. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to Earth and seeing the Plains of Eidolon thing. Like, what the hell does that mean?
I remember. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw like rank 3. I was like, oh no, little baby, no. But no, he's legendary 3. I was like, wait, hang on a minute, why?
It's a cool looking symbol they've got. Looks like a Chaos Star.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Bearer, seek less.
Many things have been taken from us. It's true.
I'll get around and playing.
Oh man, I forgot that my
Voltor
Voltor looks cool.
And there ain't none so bold as people
Voltor has an incarn on.
I am still trying to convince Rachel to play Dark Souls 1.
Make him too dangerous. I don't know what to do.
Why does she not?
Because she's like, oh, it's gonna play badly, and I'm like, oh, sure will.
At least not the remastered version.
She hasn't played an old Souls game since 2. Like, she stopped playing Bloodborne, and then tried Sekiro, and, like, returned it. And then just has
what do you
only
mean she
played...
tried playing Bloodborne?
She played Bloodborne up until Rom, and then she quit. Because she killed Rom, the vacuous spider, and then she's like, that's it, I'm done.
I'm astounded.
Just, like, baffling.
Yeah, like, huh? Also, Vayhek kind of really incredibly giga sucks as a boss fight. I hate him. 'Cause he is just like wait for your turn to play the video game and then shoot his weak points.
He is the worst part of an Elden Ring boss fight where he just flies away.
Yeah. Well, the flying away part is like,
Complete system
eh.
domination
I just
makes it too dangerous.
it's him.
What to do.
There's another one. There's like the hammer, let Krill,
Let Krill. I've
And
been
then
doing
there's-
Let Krill, and it's been making me want to fucking claw my eyes out.
and then Sargus Ruck. The three bosses that suck giga nuts, all for the same exact reason. And it's just like wait to
hurt them.
wait for weak point.
The Lex Krill one's been driving me nuts because I want to try to make Chroma.
I prepared. Changed myself. I made
Back in the day, those were way harder to make, so like, I just never bothered.
Yeah.
Now it's like, now they're easier, but now it's like I have to do this one mission 17 times. Like, fuck off.
But yeah, all astounding that Rachel like did not like go obsessed over Bloodborne.
Yeah, no, she got to ROM, and then she got stuck on ROM for so long that it like killed her enjoyment of the whole game.
Okay, no, fair enough. I understand I understand Soul's fatigue.
It should be a long time before we hear Vayhek's ugly voice.
But like she just never went back afterwards, so it was like that's it. The only Souls games she's ever beaten are Dark Souls 2 and fucking Elden Ring.
I imagine the
And shit-
Elden Ring comes from being able to play a multiplayer.
Well, like Dark Souls 2 we played through it multiplayer years and years ago. Because back then, the guy that I used to stream with, he was hanging out with this other guy and they played through it instead. So her and I played through it. But then, like, then she just never got in for 3. None of that stuff, so...
Hydroid.
She tried to go back to 1 and she ruined her experience of it because she fucking watched me and was like, oh, well, he went down to fight Pinwheel, I should do that. I'm like, no.
Right. Yeah.
You should not do that your first time. Like I have a video that I posted a while ago that's like a really old highlight that I turned into a short. And it's like the longest type of short, right?
Oh, it's a pants.
Where I posted it and it's just me running through New Londo ruins, showing how you can unlock everything and get the very large ember before ever going anywhere else in the game. And like the whole time, the person that I was streaming with is like, "You're gonna get that, but you're not gonna have the large ember." Like, it's like, yeah, it's great. Oh, I still need the systems. Okay,
Yeah, we're going back in.
going back in. I was like, which one am I missing? Oh, right, fuck.
A YouTube pants joke. My +1.
But yeah, like one of my favorite things about those kind of games is like how much you can progress things without ever actually doing anything. Essentially,
I
like,
do
oh, you're
like
telling me I
being
just
rewarded
landed
for
here?
video
Cool.
game knowledge.
It's like the Fable. Like I was doing Fable because you know you played through it, and I was like, you know what, Sylphan has convinced me I will also replay through Fable again, but I'm gonna do it on the heroic mode. And it's like, as I was playing through it, I'm like, yeah, you know, the really rough thing about the heroic mode is like when you're walking through these areas, you really shouldn't be here yet. So like a lot of things can just hit you. So we're gonna do our best not to get hit and die. And then the second I say that, I've like walked into a guy who one hit killed me. It's like, well,
As it
there we go.
happens, as it goes. As one
But
does.
then I went to Oakville, got the mercenary from there, took him to the chapel after resting for 5 days, so that way it was the 6th day at midnight. Sacrificed him, got Squorm's bow, and then went back with Squorm's bow and used Squorm's bow to get the multiplier high enough to get Cutlass Bluetane. I'm like, and now we're good for a while. It's like, ah yes, when I return to the Hob Cave with a gun.
And you just start playing Doom. Like you only have like the charge up ballista.
The hard mode is genuinely like actually harder though, because I played through and had Storm's Bow on like the normal mode, right?
Yeah.
And on the Whisper quest I got like 30 or 40 fucking combat multiplier. And I was like, that's crazy. And then I did it on that one and I only got like 21.
Yeah, the hero mode is like simultaneously like good difficulty increase, but also incredibly bullshit, and I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, see, I'm going through it, and I'm like, now that I've got a few levels in after doing like Stormbow bullshit of getting multiplier high, it's fine. But like, you know, you gotta get those points into HP first before, otherwise it just gets really annoying.
Yeah.
Because again, guy sneezes at you and you die.
Yeah, heck, true, real.
Hey, Pasta. Segex. I saw. Did you see that fucking artwork of Segex? But it was like trans fucking Gex, and I think it was like Bubsy.
No.
It might not have been Bubsy. I might be mistaken as to who it was, but it looked like it was in that realm. But yeah, it was like a transgender coded Gex and Bubsy, and they were kissing, and it just said "Say Gex." I was like, this image is the most trans artwork that I've seen ever. Like, niche video games, trans femme analog appearance, like extremely there. Oh, we got the systems. Let's go, boys. I cannot have to be in the Vayhek mine.
Oh, hell yeah. We're out. We're free. Already. Our streamer luck?
I really like that headpiece.
On the other guy?
Yeah, just the glow. The flames. The
fire thingy? Yeah.
Energy. Yeah. I'm guessing that's the Ember thing, right?
I have no idea. I didn't pay attention to them at all.
Okay. I think it looks like an heirloom piece.
Into some tentacles? I can be convinced.
Okay. Alright, make the Hydroid pieces. I need fucking more Argon crystal, but we can leave that for now.
I do not have the arcane backdraft helmet. Or the Phoenix helmet. Damn. I thought I did. Well, one of the rare few that still have arcane helmets in their inventory.
Well, how the Tenno arm themselves.
I don't know what that means.
At some point, well, way back in the early
I have an
forms of
arcane
Warframe.
chorus helmet?
Yes, way back in the early forms of Warframe, the alternative helmets applied different effects to your Warframe, such as for Frost. I do still keep his arcane helmet on, but like he has an arcane Aurora helmet, and it increases your armor but lowers your health.
Neat.
So they had different stat effects, and then at some point they changed it to make it to where alternative cosmetic helmets would not apply a statistical change to the character, but they kept all the original helmets and they kept them in the game. If you had the stat change helmet, then you were allowed to keep it and its stat changes, but they were called arcane. So I know that I have the arcane helmet for Frost, and I have the arcane helmet for Loki. Loki's arcane helmet increases his ability range, which helps his radial disarm, which is like awesome and amazing. It's still like one of the best crowd control skills in the game. And then I have the arcane helmet for Frost, which increases armor, so that makes his Frost globe better.
And a terrible memory. You're welcome.
Get destroyed.
I ate him. I ate him. Eat my tummy. Swallowed.
Fucking, what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? What's that material called? Vein thorn. Where are you acquired? Vein thorns are awarded from Abyssal Zone on Sirius. Access to the Abyssal Zone requires Abyssal Beacons.
Oh, you're going for Dagath.
Any of the main 6 syndicates. Well, yeah, I figured you got a thing that's like increased resource drop. Maybe we utilize that, but like, fuck, man. Okay.
I think that particular resource is only from like missions completed. Well, it won't matter.
I see
what my increased resource giver does. But the good thing with Dagath is that Dagath was released after the RNG forgiveness program that DE started implementing into a lot of the newer stuff. So if you just like do the mission multiple times, you'll still get currency, so you can buy Dagath outright if you don't get all the parts dropped from a mission.
Well, I have the requisite gubbins for them, like to make them. I just need vein thorn. Like a good, I need like 100 plus vein thorn. I got 22. I need 34 for each piece.
All right.
But I think that it's like, yeah, it's saying it's like you get like upon mission completion 6, 7, or 8. Or 8, 11, and 12 was Steel Path. What the fuck is Steel Path?
Steel Path is a harder version of the maps that you can unlock once you have completed every single mission node on the star chart.
Oh, intriguing. Okay, so there's a reason to actually be doing this.
Yes.
Like, to be hitting all of those things up. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, maybe do some of that instead.
And Steel Path is actually like genuinely fun. I did not think so at first.
It grows on you.
Yeah, it did take me a little bit to go like, hey, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Why is my drifter camp flashing?
No clue.
All right. Well, let's just hit up some glowies that haven't been finished then. We got a map full of... Oh god, of course. Dude, I don't know how I know so much about Cyanouta, but I sure do.
But Manamu said the monsters
I'm sure they did.
sleep forever.
Wow, this place runs like shit.
Yeah, it wasn't just me. Cool.
Now, get to safety. Sure. Lure the infested by presenting offerings to Kome. And then, got to them.
Sure, I'll pretend like I understand what all these meanings are.
I also definitely do not.
Oh boy.
Like whenever Kome was added, I was not actively playing the game, so I did not watch like the requisite lore videos that are released on like Digital Extreme's websites.
I watched a person that I know play, well, not know personally, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Play fucking after Kome was released, and the end result was that like they were given 3 or 4 copies of Kome. And I'm just like, one, chats need to coordinate what shit they give you. But 2,
I personally just like love having the option to disable being gifted. Like
I wouldn't care, but I would not, like if I was a bigger person, I would definitely disable it, because it'd be like, this is too much, you are all spending too much. But right now, at like my current scale, if somebody was like, hey, I bought you like a $4 skin thing, I'd be like, cool. Thanks. That's a good alternative to subscribing.
Just for me, like the video game is grinding. So the more that you gift a streamer something, the less video games they're playing. You could quite literally buy everything in the game and then no longer have a real actual goal or reason to
Oh, that's
play
the thing.
video
I would have like a personal rule in place of like, do not donate to me frames. Like, do give me skins. Do not give me frames. If you want to just exchange me platinum, then sure, but...
Dude, I didn't know that this fucking song was that hard. The fucking sitar? Oh, banger?
It's going crazy.
Oh, worm? Real? Oh,
Also,
Goshujin Sama?
Vayhek is back.
Somehow Vayhek has returned.
Infested Oni.
Infesty's nuts. I really wanted to like Kome.
Kome can't communicate.
Like I really like her design. I think she looks really cool. I like her animations.
For you.
Her kit is just like a shitty version of Duviri though. Like I know that whenever Digital Extremes like releases a new mechanic or a new game type, they'll immediately turn it into a like frame. So I'm surprised that there's not like a capture the flag Warframe.
It's crazy how bad that place ran.
Yeah, all that rain, every single drop needed to be rendered.
It's like I got out of there and it was still running badly because it was unloading the world. I do like the look of that weapon that it dropped with it, though. Neat.
Basking sharks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just like occasionally tabbing out and looking at stuff on Blue Sky and like, I have encountered a basking shark. Somebody posting a video of a basking shark. Are they like
basking sharks are nice.
Just kind of like float around in the ocean.
Yeah.
And eat plankton and just like open up their mouths and whoa, whoa.
They're very cute.
I wouldn't say cute's the word to describe them.
I would, but you know, to each their own interpretations of the word.
There are very few aquatic life forms that I would look at and say, yeah, you know, that's cute. Largely because aquatic life forms look fucking wacky and weird.
I don't know, I think it's cute that it's just like, alright, open up your gullet and just, That said, it is a mildly terrifying idea of like, you could fit in there.
Yeah. Probably with some room to spare as well.
Mars has Tayana. Okay. Fucking mirror defense, excuse me?
Yes.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows
I have no idea what this is.
Nobody can learn, but they think they already know.
I'm assuming it is a two-form defense.
It is a very interesting and very cool game mode. I like it a lot. I will be jumping around like a maniac.
Oh, go for it.
Tenno, you're here to defend something that defies my own understanding of the Void. These crystals need you. Stop the Grineer and Corpus.
Cold War. Warframe made crystal caskets. Caskets for who? Belric and Rania. Mighty good genes they had, yes.
Hi, Tail Ruger. I forgot about you.
Smash the crystals. Take the
He was so cool. He was done so dirty. Not as dirty as Sargus Ruck, but like... Sargus Ruck's tube men. The entire like 2 minutes incident makes me like want to shake DE and say, please reorganize the star chart. Just like do it one more time. Just like actually figure it. You've figured it all out now. Like you surely would not be able to fuck up a fourth time.
Dude, stop doing damage to my crystal.
Like I want them to reorganize the star chart again so that they can like implement old events back into the star chart, and the tube min is one of them. Every single time I see you like meleeing around, I think you're an Excalibur because you have like such big glowy bits.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hang on a minute.
Orthos Prime and then like a bunch of reach.
Yeah, I have a spear with a bunch of reach, but I also have like all of my weapon effects basically disabled so that I can see whenever I use it.
Don't need to see if all you need to do is dance around and cut people.
I like having some visual clarity. I like being able to see some of the video game.
I think that's part of the reason why Warframe used to run so badly for so long. It was just particle effects were so hard to render for so many things.
Yeah, specifically
and
if you
Warframe
did not
is so
have a
much.
NVIDIA card, because Warframe generally uses NVIDIA PhysX. Defend the other crystal.
An assault on the Venus crystal. Stop them.
I like this.
Nvidia's goated. I mean, Nvidia's been reasonably... whoa, okay, we're in the fucking nether now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Alright.
NVIDIA sure
I don't
is
know
a
why I
company
picked
that
that off.
exists and has been, as determined to be a primary market share for as much as possible. Performing as many scummy business practices as possible.
I like Nvidia products. I don't necessarily like Nvidia the company. I really don't like their application that they updated.
Oh, GeForce Experience?
Forced-
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Yeah, because it forced all of my, like, the Nvidia app forced all of my shit to be, like, 4K, you know, uncapped frame rate. And I'm like, dude, that's gonna fuck up everything whenever it launches.
So like
now I have to
Nvidia,
go
I
back
thought that
and
you would know
manually
your
reverse
shit.
this shit.
Can you not look at this card and see like, no, this is not going to be running stuff at 4K unlimited FPS? Stop
Yeah,
this.
like it tried to launch Final Fantasy that way, and it was really funny because it extended onto 2 monitors, and one was like small and one was really big.
Well, ironically, Final Fantasy 14 would probably be like one of the games that you probably could run at 4K many hundreds FPS.
It depends where you are. Out in the world, which is really weird because you think that in an MMO in the open world it would run worse, but like Final Fantasy, if you're out in the open world, it's really nice. But the second you go in town, it's fucked up, and it's even worse depending on which server you're on. If you're on like Brynhildr, Ul'dah is like dead, right? So you go into Ul'dah and you're running fine. But then you go over to like Balmung or Madius where people hang out in the streets and your frame rate tanks to like sub 30.
Yeah, because like the very big bottleneck with almost every single MMO is CPU stuff. And the more like players that there are, the more entities that they have to acknowledge and run. Oh, that does not surprise me in the slightest. Guild Wars 2 has often the same issues. But Guild Wars 2 also compounds that by also having particle effects on literally everything.
I'm always tempted to go back, but I always get like burnt out within the first 2 days of playing.
Yeah. I get it.
I think Guild Wars would be one of those, like, I need to play it with a group. It would be like, I get you, Tossa, Misty, and be like, we're gonna just tank it. As long as we can.
How long have y'all played Warframe? Back in my day, we had skill trees.
Yeah, no. First of all, yes, true. Back
in
in
my day.
back in my day, you tried to play it on your laptop as a teenager, and when it didn't run very well, you turned up. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to back up?
I will go for as long and as hard as possible.
All right.
Just like with your mom.
You don't want that. But yeah, no, Warframe is like my account's ancient. I just don't play it often. I come back every few months to years.
Are you?
I think I started playing at like update 7? Like before Zephyr was added to the game.
Yeah. Back in the good old days.
Yeah, whenever you had stamina bars and you could like run up walls, and Excalibur had super jump. And you put like mod cards on. So you could like unequip skills of your Warframe.
To give you an idea of how infrequent but how long ago this was for both of us, but also more for me because I just don't play it as much at all.
Meanwhile, I have like over 3,000 hours.
Yeah. For me, it's like I barely have any of the frames after the initial couple, and the ones that I do have are mostly from events that like made them easily accessible or from periods where they had increased drop rates. But aside from that, like, I couldn't tell you what any of the new shit is. Like, people are like, yeah, the Incarnon, the Steel Path, the whatever, and I'm like, are you speaking in tongues at me? Like...
Speak thou in jest? For what, forsooth, what devil hath thine tongue? Oh yeah, I can summon the dead. The, like, main thing that Necros is known for. Other than just being an extra loot power.
Like, I'm pretty much coasting on the fact that I had a couple of, like, max level frames, and then a good Orthos Prime back in the day, and it's like, that's the only thing that's keeping me alive in missions.
Yeah, Orthos Prime's still valid.
Oh yeah, it's still valid, but it's definitely not going to keep me alive in anything like above like a 35, 40 area.
You would be surprised. All you would need is just like an update to mods.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like my current setup is needing to be updated, but it's sufficient for what it is now.
Yeah, especially whenever they change the damage system.
There's, speaking of being able to see, there's just so many effects going on screen right now.
Yeah. I have tried my hardest to make it as legible and visible as possible whenever I'm playing. But like, the moment you add like any other person, it becomes you can't see the game.
I do feel like there is part of the appeal of Warframe being that like it becomes a clusterfuck of just too much shit.
It becomes easier whenever you know what it is that you're looking for and you're very familiar with the game. But like, that doesn't make it like any less messy to look at.
Yeah.
What are the crystals used for? Like the crystals on these missions, they are for giving you a resource required for the construction of Citrine, and also Citrine's the Warframe that you'll get.
Is that how it's pronounced? Because I thought it was like citrine.
It probably is. Like I just call it Citrine because it sounds like a Tron
I'm not
character.
gonna complain about that.
You also put a shield on your own crystal. Your own JO crystals require shielding from the bad JO.
Right now, with all the shit going on, it makes me remember back when all the guys that I used to play with would all whip out fucking, I think it was like Mirage, who has the disco ball.
Yeah.
And like, a legitimate strategy back in the day when doing old Void missions was everybody plays Mirage, activates the disco ball.
Yeah. Technically still is, by the way. He's also there is a game mode called, oh no, I can't think of its name. But it's like you're basically like fighting waves in Samaris's simulation.
Yeah.
And she is a top contender for rapid clears and level ups.
Okay.
So you just like throw on Mirage, max power, max range, explosive legitimate, and then you like explode the whole fucking map.
Good to know some things never change.
Yep, Mirage has been good, and she has always been good. We just forget that because she's not the new shiny toy.
I still play as them pretty often, just because, like, again, sometimes it's useful. But I've been really working towards just trying to mastery rank everything that I have.
Yeah.
Especially now that I have, like, a small group of people who actually do play Warframe that's not just one one Gurnazy person.
I am always down to play Warframe. And also, now that it has been mentioned, Guild Wars 2.
There's a ton of, like, I'm glad that you are a person who is casual MMO brains, where you're like, yeah, I'll play that. Because there are a ton of MMOs where it's like, yeah, we can play those. Like, I still really want to go back and do, like, a from the beginning, like, SWTOR type of thing. Because, like, I do actually unironically like SWTOR, but, like, I also kind of hate it.
I like a lot of the, like, extra lore and stuff they've, like, salvaged and referenced and put into the Old Republic. Like, the devs really do like the Star Wars universe.
A lot of the people that were on it were, like, you know, previous people working on KOTORs or, like, comics and stuff like that. So, like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You gotta be passionate about Star Wars to keep working on the SWTOR team after all the shit that BioWare went through, man.
Rest in peace, BioWare.
Oh man, speaking of, I really gotta play fucking Anthem before that game shuts off at the end of the year.
Rest in peace, Anthem. I thought it was shut off.
They just stopped updating it.
Oh, okay.
Like last winter, I got Anthem on, like, or like the winter before that or something. Man, I just got flung super far. I got it on like PlayStation just because it was cheap. It was like super cheap. And I booted it up, and it was like months after Christmas when I booted it up, and they still had like all the Christmas shit out. And I was like, nobody's updating this game.
This game is only available with an EA Play or EA Play Pro membership. This game is leaving Play and Play Pro in 15 days.
15 days, well.
Hey, you want to play Anthem?
I wonder if it's crossplay. Dude, so I got my new computer set up like a while ago now. Like, it's been years. And I have had the installer for EA's app on my, like, download thing and just never used it. It's like, one of these days I need to reinstall. Because I do have games on the EA system that I would like to play.
Like Titanfall 2.
Literally like Titanfall 2, now that it's playable again.
Especially with the North Star client.
Don't know what that means.
The North Star client is a individual or modified client to access Titanfall 2 multiplayer servers that prevents security risks. And they also have their own community and server browser and different updates to the game modes and whatnot.
So this is like a combination between like borderline private system and like how people launch Final Fantasy with that fake launcher so they can mod it.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite part of the North Star client is that they updated the Frontier defense so you don't have to grind for all your Titan upgrades. You can just roll in and just like have a fully upgraded Titan. You don't have to
That's
put in
pretty
like the 30 hours tax minimum to be able to play with cool upgraded robot.
Oh.
These crystals formed on Deimos ages ago. Now they are being exploited by smugglers. Belric and Rania deserve better than that.
This mission's given me flashbacks to back in the day, doing like the void defenses to get everything, where you would just like go into the void, live there for 20, 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, just like go in with your one key, stay for like 3 hours, roll out with fat loot. While I do like the relic system more for specifically getting one thing, I don't like that it is multiple levels of grind.
I kind of don't understand it fully. I've just never bothered to research in deep enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I know certain ones give you certain things, but it's like a percentage value and you can upgrade them. But like, I kind of don't, I kind of don't get it because I've never looked deeper than the surface level of this exists.
I mean, you already got it. You got it for the most part.
Like, I don't know what ones are good for what or where is best to use them, that kind of thing.
Well, you can only get certain ones while they're in rotation. You can only get them from locations.
Oh, interesting.
That would drop them. And then whenever you go into specific void segments, you can only use specific ones. So like if you go into a void fisher mission to unlock your relic, to open it up and get the fat loot that's inside of it, get to the crunchy goodness of the loot within, you can only use Axie relics. But you can use any ones that you have owned. But you might only get them from like
Do
high level
they
missions.
influence what drops for everyone or just like you?
If you open it up with somebody else in the party, then they can get what it is that you got, or they can choose what it is that they chose or that they got. So if we all went into a mission and we all opened up a relics, then we would have our choice of 4 different items.
That guy just like, ah, fuck, peer pressure. Okay. So, like, is it worth it for multiple people to be taking in the same one and stacking, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, that's generally what's called a rad share.
Okay.
So, a rad share is whenever you put 100 void tier things into your relic, and then you make it radiant so that you can have the highest chance of getting the gold drop from it.
You're all like stacking your higher chances to get the good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is like technically more inefficient, like a inefficient method of doing it. Like, but it is a good way of doing it for just like
if you want a specific piece of it.
Like if you're just like recruiting people that want to also get that same object or that same item, then that's good enough. But if you have like a group of friends, which is rare and astounding in this day and age, and you're all wanting the same thing, then one person will bring in their radiant relic, and then you'll all take your chances on that one. And then if you don't get it, then the next person in line radiates their relic, then the third person, and the fourth person.
Kind of like maps in 14.
Yeah, kind of.
Where it's like you have everybody bring their maps to the party, and you know,
just run with
hope yours has the random opening of the door. Gorgon blueprint, I already have it.
I got a Gorgon Wraith.
I have a Wraith weapon, which is like the sniper, and I always am mad because I missed the the flamethrower Wraith version by like a week.
Ignis Wraith, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can still like buy it from other players. I don't remember if they like changed it at all, but like I know that at some point there was an event where top guilds or top clans would be able to have access to a merchant forever in their dojo that would allow them to sell the blueprint. That was about like the only way that you could get access to the blueprint after that.
Like occasionally it shows up in like the rotation of sales of stuff, but it's always like never when I'm playing.
Yeah, you can always just like go into trade chat and say like, hey, want to buy Ignis Wraith blueprint, and then someone will be able to invite you to their dojo and you can buy it.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think I really utilize the one that I have, like the normal flamethrower. But that's because I've gotten so comfortable on just spam E Orthos.
Yeah.
Which is all I've done now. And you know what? It's all I've done now, but it's working because I maxed out my Voltor while I'm here, so that's crazy.
Yeah, shared affinity is
That Voltor
nice.
was like level 10. I'm also just, I'm swimming in orange pigment. I'm never gonna use this. I really love the dojo crafting system. I'm really bad at the dojo crafting system because my brain is like stuck in the era when the dojo was brand new and kind of shit. And it makes me scream because I'm like a good housing person in 14.
Oh, dude,
so it's like I wish I could make my dojo look good, but I can't.
I have zero interior decorating design, and I've been like looking at my own dojo, and I'm just like, man, I need to reorganize literally everything. Because I made all that shit on a budget.
Yep.
Way back whenever it was first introduced.
It's just straight lines. 2 straight lines opposite the thing, rooms that are utilities.
Bro, not even that for me. It's like mine's somehow worse. Like I'll have to show you eventually. It's like how much of it just like kind of sucks incredible ass.
I didn't do a whole lot with mine back in the day because like it was right in that era of like the other guy was getting bored playing, everybody else that I knew like more or less quit, and then it was just me, and I'm like, I don't have the resources to be doing a dojo, so it's fallen into complete disuse.
Oh dude, that reminds me, you know how I said that there's lore behind my Warframe name?
Yeah.
That's because it was my nickname in high school.
Oh, fucking D&D nerd.
Oh, it was more like I looked like Macaulay Culkin and I always had my head in a boat. And the guys that were trying to get my attention initially just like didn't know my name. And
Oh wait,
like,
so they referenced this obscure ass fucking Macaulay Culkin shit?
It didn't feel obscure. Like everyone that I know just like knows it.
Nobody I knew in life knew what that fucking thing was. I was like the only person who knew what that was.
Damn.
But that might just be like difference of area, you know? Certain things aren't popular in certain places.
Maybe. Who knows?
It's like me trying to talk about Cyber 6 or Reboot and you being like, what?
Yeah, true. But I made my account name after my high school nickname so that it would be easier to.
Oh, you're done? All right.
That's the last of them.
You might as well check in on what it is that you got, or like
Speaking of relics,
yeah,
plenty of relics.
But I made it easy to identify myself in Warframe because I thought that it was just going to be a game that I would play like once.
Yeah.
And then put it aside because I was going to play it with a friend at the time. But
your return, welcome back.
But I just kept playing. It's like I just
one of the
playing.
guys that I know, he has changed his name like 3 times online. And so, like, the one that I have in Warframe is different than the one that I have on almost every other game is different than the one he uses now. And it's just like, god damn it. Rachel's really bad for that. Like, every few years she changes her name online and then creates like a whole new persona. And I'm like, Rachel, if you didn't do that, you genuinely have a much larger following of people that were like just willing to throw money at you. And she's like, eh. Who do I pull out? Yeah, let's pull out the Eye Assault. The Warframe that hurts to look at.
There are a couple of those.
Well, more in mine. They're the fucking Gundam seed of robots. Alright, what's a weapon to pull out here? Whilst I'm trying to level up everything to mastery. We do have a Prime. Why does it look like that? Why is it like a Eureka 7 gun? My name is also not the same in Warframe as it is in most things. True. Pasta, you've also rotated your name a lot. Oh. Is the gun just base silver? I see. Gotcha. Huh.
Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live.
Alright, well,
Spend
that's fine.
most of that time
Doesn't need to match. It just would have been nice.
learning how to live.
Sorry, I was listening to orders. What?
Oh, no, I'm just talking to myself. My gun's not necessarily matching to my character due to weird metal properties, that's all.
Right, right.
Alright, well, it's gonna be two weird metal guns, I guess. Alright, what the fuck do I even do with this gun in the interim? Yeah, okay.
I'm just over here trying my best to not sound like a fucking Warframe boomer.
No, that's what you want. You want to be the Warframe boomer because it's funny.
Will feed the fire.
I just like being able to divulge history of the game from its many years of existence and how Necros used to have you used to need natural talent and sit in a corner and press the 3 button to desecrate with them. Until Scott Sinclair did like one round of playing as Necros and said, hey, this isn't fun. And did the thing that like many other people were like begging for and just made to where his one skill that you use him for was just like a constant effect as so that you could actually like participate in the video game. My fortune cookie.
You have a fortune cookie? Damn.
Yeah, I had Chinese today.
Fortune cookies are like the best worst thing. Love to eat a fortune cookie. They're terrible.
They are kind of like shitty crackers. My fortune told me to pick up a new hobby.
Get into Warhammer. Become broke.
I'm about to be extra broke by the time that I'm going to have to like start paying back. Being forced to start paying back my student loans again.
Oh, I hate to say it because it's like extremely asshole sounding, but it's like it was a great coincidence that literally as I finished college, my father died. Because it's like, here's a bunch of money from your father. Cool. Student loans obliterated. Now I have savings.
Hell yeah.
All it cost me was one man. Which is unfortunate, because like my dad and I had a rough ending to his existence, but I did like my father, so not a great trade-off, but I'll take it. Considering for the last like 14 years of his life, he just continued to constantly look at me and go like, "I'm probably gonna die soon, you know?" And I'm like, "Yep." And it was flash forward 14 years. I'm like, "It took you a while."
I'll probably kill you in the morning.
Wow, is it all defenses that I don't have done on this planet? That's really funny. Alright. Time to grind out defenses, because fuck it.
Mobile defense, even.
Just for one, I guess.
I like mobile defense.
Well, I'm meaning because, like, we probably have time for one, and then you gotta go, I'm imagining.
I did pass out as soon as I came back home, so I don't really need to...
Okay.
You need to go for a little bit.
Do you not have work tomorrow?
I do.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must
don't worry, I do in fact like have to be terminally employed.
Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Tomorrow's the start of a different pay period, so I'm allowed to work another.
I see. Gotcha.
You think I'm getting a day off? Nah, they like me. More's the fool of them, but like.
That gun takes 800 years to load.
Vectis?
No, the one I've got. It's like Kraken or whatever.
Oh, Kraken, yeah. Okay. Like
it's been sitting in my inventory for 800 years.
And it will sit there for another 8,000 more. Kraken sucks nuts.
I built it entirely because I was like, hey, that looks cool.
I don't think that's like
never used
thug bad, but it is like one of the worst guns in the game.
And then the Vectis is just, again, it's in my inventory, so I'm like, might as well.
There's a Prime mod made almost specifically for the Vectis, and only like 10 of those mods exist in the world. So if you want to like see anything,
you know what? That's not bad damage.
Go for like 10,000 platinum. There's like a prime something barrel.
I'm glad I wasn't crazy looking at that stat line when Noid was modding it and thinking this gun looks shit.
Yeah, Kraken was like that was a game release.
Yeah,
1.0 version of the game weapon, and it was made to be mastery fodder.
Back when that was a thing. Now
So
it feels like
fleshed
everything
it
that
out
gets released
a little bit with like
better.
mastery rank requirement weapons and like just making more weapons to be foddered. They have like a definite hierarchy for weapons. Like they have a selection of weapons that they want to be considered good and want to be considered bad.
Usually you can tell based on how cool it looks, but not always.
Yeah, like the Ogress looks cool, but it is quite shit. And then
I feel
just like all the
most
new stuff
hammers
is like really
fall
good.
into that category. Just most of the hammers just like they just don't ever seem to get used.
And then we fall into the caveat of then they get an Incarnon that just makes them better. And the Cyber is one of them, and that is a giant frosty hammer. It is good.
Then you have the Alternox, which I really like the look of, but man.
Alternox are like the fist weapons, right?
You know who I want to get, but I can't remember his name at the moment. I want to get that guy that has the Mayan warrior outfit. But he's like a Greek or Roman inspired guy, but he's got like the Mayan warrior fit. Yeah. I want that guy, because like that guy looks fucking rad in the Mayan warrior outfit. Yeah. I would buy that in a heartbeat once I get that guy.
Alternox, big electricity gun. Fake Warframe fan. Can't name every single gun off the top of his head. To be fair, I think Gyre was released after Warframe stopped being my special hyper-focus interest.
Is it a guy called Dante?
There is a guy called Dante. He is a wizard guy.
Yeah, I want that guy too. That's all, those are on my dockets. I feel like Warframe has the League of Legends problem of like a million cool looking things, but like 6 of them are the only ones you're gonna jive with.
Yeah.
But like it has the opposite problem of League, which is like the community is not ass.
What an incredible problem to have. This community isn't shit enough. How do we shit it up real quick?
You don't moderate it decently, which at least he has always consistently done.
Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
We also need to add in competition between the masses. And create a scarcity of good things.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Fucking 15 levels in Vectus and Kraken.
Yeah.
Gaia's tragedy stance slow. Excuse me? I want to read that and then it cut off. Okay. There you go. Slow, powerful strikes. Okay, it's a punchy.
Yeah. How many weapons are there? Well, there's 189 primaries. 150%.
Yeah, PvP people in Destiny were fucking insufferable. PvP people in 14 can also catch those hands, because I swear to fucking God, man, I'm so tired of going into PvP and just some guy just spamming the, like, notification button of where he wants you to go and then screaming in the chat. And it's like, guy, I get it. Unfortunately, you're trying to tell, like, 30 people what to do. They're not gonna listen to you. Brother, it's Frontlines, we're only here for XP. Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like, if you ever hang out on an RP server, if you go to Madius, if you go to Balmung, people will be screaming in Ul'dah in the streets, queue Frontlines, queue Frontlines, queue Frontlines. It's like, shut the fuck up. If I wanted to queue Frontlines, I'd be in there. And sometimes I do want to queue Frontlines, but the problem is, anytime that I want to queue Frontlines, nobody else wants to, it seems. So I get it. I understand the frustration. But also, my odds of ever winning that jacket that looks really cool are very small. I'm never going to win that jacket. Me with Rival Wings. True. Rival Wings seems interesting. I've literally never played it. Mobile Defense Archwing, excuse me?
Yeah.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing.
Now that I know how Steel Path functions, my goal is to clean up every single area on the fucking map.
Yes. Having
Even
Steel
if I'm
Path
not
also
necessarily
will also
powerful
really
enough.
help with getting stuff in the future.
It's always popping during the Mogul Tombstone events. Okay.
Satellites in the vicinity
Dude,
contain important
adding
surveillance
even
data.
more
Defend
shit
them
onto the
while
back
I
of this
extract that
Warframe
data.
was a mistake.
There's a Cyan Donna called the Rapala Cyan Donna. I purchased it because I thought, oh cool, it's a cape, like an actual real ass cape. And I liked it a lot. Unfortunately, you can't see shit. Like whenever you have that thing equipped, you cannot see past your ass. The cape covers your entire screen.
I feel like I'm playing a Star Fox mission now.
I really like the Archwing missions. I think that they're awesome. I love them a lot. I really like the trench run one. There's only like one mission of like time attack, and that's like just get to the finish and then intercept a thingamabobber.
Yeah.
But it is so fun because I'm a crackhead, and I like to go fast and teleport and zoop zop around. And Archwing is very good for that. And Archwing is also just like another thing that I look at like, hey, you know what? Seasonal Warframe kind of fucks.
You're obsessed with this idea of seasonal.
I really have been. Like I just keep thinking about Warframe if it were seasonal.
I got what we need. Find the next satellite. The enemy would rather
Jesus
destroy
Christ,
this
when
data
you
than
when
have it
you
landed
shift
in our
tab and you
hands.
just warp across the map, man.
Yep. That used to be a feature only for Itzel, and it used to have like no cooldown, but it was like an ability that you would cast on Itzel. But then people only use Itzel for using the Archwing and the Eidolons.
I remember the discussion of Itzel and being confused why it was so necessary.
Well and truly, it was not necessary, but
Yeah, but you know how it is whenever there's like a function that just becomes desirable for everything.
Whenever it's like so clearly outclasses everything for this one simple function. Like, yeah, I get it, but like, man, I kind of miss the glory days of being able to just teleport across the map instantaneously. I believe Titania is able to do that. And Nova.
Coincidentally, who I am playing.
Yeah. Titania is also like one of my top 5.
Explicitly because I saw that they had like the fucking Gundam ass skin, and I was like, I know nothing about this character other than the fact that I like their floating animation.
Move on to the next target.
Then it was like, well, they got a Gundam skin and floating animation, I will get them.
Yeah, we got like we got the hot pink rhino with the floating Titania skin.
Honestly, like, as a guy who's an edgelord and thus all my skins have either always been like white and gold or black and red, more people need to be coming in with just those horrible gaudy ass neon pastel frames.
True.
There always has to be somebody that lives up to that, you know?
Oh yeah, no, this is pod racing.
I used to have a bunch of alt skin colors that were like the Evangelion purple and green and, you know, black. It's like, yeah, that's
cosplay
cool.
skins.
Well, not just, it was just nerd shit, just because it was like, I can make like robot people that have this coloration. Cool, sick, I'm doing it. But then it just became like, I'm gonna just make a bunch of edgy looking Warframes so they all match.
And then I just gave up. And just like made everything default.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if I have the coloration that I have now, it's like almost every single one will always look good, so it doesn't matter. I know what colors I need to pick, and if it's not going to be exactly those, because sometimes the glow effect on some of them doesn't quite match, well, no big problem. I can slightly tweak it with these other ones instead.
Right. And then they added in like materials that you can change
the
out.
materials thing is frustrating.
It's like you have
It's
even
not
more
on
things to
everything.
customize. Like you can change how the gloss works, and like, holy shit. That's far beyond me.
I really like the way that Armored Core 6 did it, where you have like different types of corrosion and material on your mech, or like how glossy or metallic it is versus like how matte.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of those sorts of things.
Whenever
we have it's done.
Armored Core 6 came out and I played it. Well, I didn't play it whenever it came out. I played it like
A little while after.
a good deal afterwards. Yeah. I made mine look as beat up as possible. Mine was a fucking clanker piece of shit.
I was very much in the camp that I was describing the Warframes of, where I have one set of mechs that are all in white and gold, and I have one set of mechs that are all in black and red. And then I have like a tertiary set that are like colorful, unique looking ones.
Yeah. A defense?
A defense? A defenestration? A throwing a man out the window?
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Oh right, they changed Nova. So that you no longer have to like make her negative power in order to make her a speed Nova.
What?
Yeah, they changed it into like if you hold the button, then it inverses, but if you press the button, it acts like normal. So you just always have the ability to be a speed Nova.
Neat.
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
I keep forgetting that. I really do wish that they would change like the wave count from multiples of 5 to multiples of 3, like they did in Duviri.
Yeah, it could be good. I wouldn't complain about it personally. I don't think I've put the time in to get some levels in Nova, but it's like I've never really been capable of them.
They're always just a frame that I have specifically for defense missions.
Yeah.
Because once again, I am a crackhead, and I need them to go as fast as possible. And Nova just she's her. She's one of the undeniable queens of crowd control, and she does it good. Her molecular prime isn't quite what it was way back when, whenever all you really needed to do was build her for range and ability strength, and you just like primed entire like football fields of creatures, and then blew them all up at the same time due to chain reactions. But like, she's still real good. They did change her lore from like being referenced to being created by a council of people to something else. And the council of people is like council of actual players.
Oh.
Yeah, because she was made from like community ideas. Like early on digital, she was like, hey, what sort of Warframe would you like? And then they had like a board that eventually settled on like a antimatter frame. And then we got Nova out of that.
I had no idea about the background of them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. But I think they retconned the codex entry. To no longer imply that she was created from a weird Warframe creation, whatchamacallem. I get destroyed treasure. You don't have all that damage attenuation outside of Steel Path. Get out of here. Die.
Oh man, that is a basic looking mag that's with us. That's crazy.
Oh hey, they did.
What?
They did change it from multiples of 5 to multiples of 3.
Oh.
Did you want to like go over here for completion or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to knock it out. I mean, I'm totally down to do that more and more and more, but like right now it is just like my brain has become completion. There's tons of places I have not completed because of years and years and years of alterations to the game. What is defection?
Escorts.
Okay. I've definitely done that with pasta. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to those. I was just doing the missions as they came.
Actually, what you did the other night? Hell yeah.
Yeah, we were doing a defection. We were both like a little bit confused with it.
I'm pretty sure that they are affected by volt speed.
Just cranking out the sands of Inaros, true. Jesus Christ, speed.
Delicious.
So fast.
I'm definitely like I definitely have my void at, well, not my void, my volt with enough power strength to put him well beyond the limit that most people can tolerate on volt speed.
I'm just like seeing my normal run speed like being the equivalent of me as if I was like sliding anyway, and I'm just like, holy shit. It's like I didn't know we were playing on 1.5 speed.
It actually used to be a thing that you could. Oh yeah, all right. They are in fact affected by volt speed. Let's go, dude. Oh, so we can get them the hell out of here real fast.
Okay, let's go.
Holy shit! This one guy, he's booking it. He's going so fast. He's so speedy. Nice.
It is actually really funny to watch.
Crew member rescued. Keep it up.
Titania also has a an augment card that allows her to cast her one ability. Like you press the button 1 on her, and it increases her movement speed by quite a bit. So you can stack that multiple times and be the biggest crackhead. Have like the actual highest base movement speed in the game.
Genuinely, where did I go? I love the concept of pacifism defects.
Yeah.
That's in there with that, like, virtue of hate thing.
And then these guys go on to join Steel Meridian, a guerrilla fighter group.
I've currently got points with them because it was like there was a thing I needed, but I don't remember what it was. But I remember I was just with Cephalon Pseudo or whatever the fuck it was for so long. The other one. I always mix them up. There's like, yeah, there's like 3 fucking Cephalons, so my brain never remembers any of them.
Oh, Cephalon Suit is the Cephalon thingy.
Jesus Christ, I'm speaking again. Yeah, but like the one faction that's like, hey, bitch, do this. I'm like, got it. Knowledge, buddy. Because it had a particular gamma core that came with it.
Oh, Samaras, like, the yellow guy. Yeah, him. Okay.
Because like I got the gamma core and I was like, this thing fucking rocks. Because it used to be really good back in the day. Yeah,
it still is pretty decent.
It's still pretty decent. It's another one of those. There's somebody out there whispering in the breeze. Hey, but it gets better, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't have that yet.
Yeah. But it can be made better.
Did you know this thing has an upgrade? No, I didn't, but thank you. I feel like the phrase Incarnon for Warframe is like whenever people talk about like trauma and somebody brings up Tetris. It's like you mention a weapon, somebody's like, hey, you know that's got an Incarnon, right? And it's like, no, I don't. I don't know anything about this. God, so fast. A dirty Torrid user? Yeah,
no, hey, I'm the Torrid user.
I also have Torrid. I do desperately need to min-max my Torrid because it was set up for like 8 years ago. Do you remember the Torrid strategy of just firing Torrid at defenses and letting enemies kill themselves?
That used to be like shortly after Nova was reworked. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Especially on like infested missions.
Because I have like these deep memories of Charlie and I, one of the guys I used to stream with, where we would fucking just go into the void, mirage it up, and then have Torrid, and just throw down the disco ball, shoot Torrid at the thing, let everything just get killed by energy.
And then you've also got like the Ogren Napalm, whenever they released that Nightwatch Napalm.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was the Nightwatch Napalm mod was one of the things that made Ogres or Ogren like. I think Ogren is like from Darktide. Ogress is the name of the rocket launcher. But like it's what made it like decent. Because Ogress has just always sucked. It has always been terrible. It's always been awful. But then they released that one mod and be like, okay, it's almost viable.
It's almost viable.
Yeah, good question. How are Tetris and Trauma related? Do you have any stacking block memories we should discuss?
It's one of those weird things where people discover that if you have people who have experienced a traumatic event play Tetris, then they are less likely to have long-term post-traumatic stress disorder. No idea why, not sure what it is about it, but as a result of it, anytime that you ever see anybody post about anything that has to do with, like, trauma, there will always be one motherfucker posting, like, hey, have you played Tetris? It helps with trauma. It's like, telling people this doesn't change it, man. Like, it's not a silver bullet.
Huh. The brain just likes to stack blocks. The brain is born autistic.
Should we just get out of here?
I don't think we can. Not until we've done a C rotation, I don't think.
Okay, so I was just saying, like, it's flashing green.
I mean, I don't see a green extraction button.
Alright, could just be a poking out.
I mean, you see a white extraction button, but like that often means absolutely nothing for me.
Yeah, I have a desire to get the, like, apropos of previous conversations. I have a desire to get the Incarnon for Torrid eventually, just because I really do like Torrid.
Yeah, and it's stupidly good. I never much cared for Torrid to begin with.
Heal that crew member before they die.
2 of them are down. Why? Why are they down? Where are they at? Are
Probably
they
because B has no
We've
stuff
lost
on
one.
it.
Keep crew members alive.
No, the 2 ones that are like almost dead are actually like at hey.
Another crew member has been killed.
Ironically enough, it was at the place that they could be healed at.
It's the nature of the beast.
It's probably why Trinity is also
We lost one.
like an acceptable one.
2, 3. I can do this.
This dude just ah.
Crew member killed. Protect the remaining survivors.
Nah, it's fine.
You should be able to revive them.
Holy shit. The speed kicking in while I was like mid doing something was really funny.
Yo. Alright, now we can leave.
Sick. There's something really darkly funny about the fact that it's like, hey, the survivors have reached here, keep them coming. Nah, bye. Please, stop being stuck on the railing. That'd be great. Oh, into the void. Nope. Landed perfectly on a railing. Well, now into the void. Nope, still landed on a railing. Okay, well, we're just doing this today, I guess.
We cannot fail correctly.
Chance to increase melee combo counter when slash status deals damage.
That is a good
A
one.
strange sentence. Do you have anything else here? Yeah, we've got Kalashin survival.
A survival.
Trending. Strive. Oh no, what's happened to Guilty Gear?
Oh no, is it more Bridget discourse?
I feel like they've finally gotten past that.
Give it time, it'll come back up.
When I search how to play May in Guilty Gear Strive so YouTube knows I'm 4 years old.
Or just like someone who eats crayons. One or the other or both.
Remember how we were having the discussion about the fucking DNF duel?
Yeah.
I loaded up Epic out of nowhere the other day, just being like, I'll take whatever free games they've got. And then it was just like, hey, guess what? You own DNF Duel on Epic.
Nice. I think that's also how I bought DNF Duel.
But then I looked and it was like, yeah, do you want all the characters? $26. And I was like,
I think I also did kind of the same thing. I was like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like paying all that money for a game that I want to play a couple of times in the lab.
Also, Pasta, you know, you being present in the video game does allow you the access to be in the call. We can always do that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's like Pasta invaded us.
Oh, okay.
I see Pizza Gellion in here.
I did not know his Warframe name, so I just kind of assumed that he was just a guy.
Pizza Pasta.
Dude, I can barely identify his voice. You think I can identify his aliases?
No, I'm just making the joke of Pizza Pasta, you know?
Dude.
There's so many creatures just that I can just eviscerate still, and I'm just like, man, it's gonna be bad when I hit that, like, level 50 and up areas again, and I'm just like, Tilfin, please, save me.
The game generally feels actually very good at around level 70. And that was like, I remember feeling that around before the time galvanic mods were a thing. So you're right around the area for level 70 to feel good for you. I fully believe in you being able to deal with level 50 creatures. Like, even if like you'll feel like your melee's carrying you, like that's just because melee is good and it always has been.
I've seen people shitting on Warframe because of that, and it's always really funny. Or they're like, what's even the point of a gun when the sword is good? And I'm like, I don't know, for fun probably.
Well, generally because a gun is still more efficient in the long term. But also just like you can beat the shit out of people. I don't know. Like, congratulations, you can roll up with a Kogake and just like never die because it has lifesteal on it. But like,
I think it just stems from gun nerds being like, why is melee viable in the future? And it's like, because it's fucking sci-fi, man.
Yeah, it's part of a power fantasy.
I love fucking Pasta commenting, just like, I want more.
I want more out of life. Sometimes I look at the images of my ex-wife and think, man, I miss my E button. Actually, whenever I played Atlas, I used to have, right before, you know, Logitech G Hub changed their entire fucking program to be useless and not good and be shitified. I used to have a profile that I could switch to for my mouse, where I could just like hold mouse 1 and it would like rapidly press the 1 button.
Was talking to Pasta about this actually, where I was like, man, wouldn't it be crazy if I just had a keybind that just macroed E repeatedly?
Yeah. I think you can actually like make a toggle. Well, not like make a toggle, but like yeah, okay. Like you can now in Warframe just like switch to your melee and then like hold mouse 1, and then you can have that be your attack button. Like, you no longer need a keybind for it. You can just do that now. Like, I think it requires a auto fire accessibility option, and then also mouse 1, also melee's option in the gameplay settings. You put those.
Yeah, because I've got a melee set as my base right now, and I cannot mouse 1.
I'll have to look at the settings.
Not that I'm complaining, especially.
It definitely helps with making sure you don't get carpal tunnel as much. But with Atlas, you basically build him around pressing 1 a bunch of times. Like, you give him a stat stick for melee, and then you just, like, press 1 so you punch real hard for big damage.
We're getting out of here.
You just keep doing it.
Do you have like ass shaking emote?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I'm not surprised, but I am surprised that's in here.
It was added in the game with Octavia. The
oh, of
marching
course,
band
it's
character.
fucking Octavia. Yeah. I have an Octavia, despite not doing the quest, because I got it from like a Twitch Prime drop. Is that whole place done? Looks like it. Okay, so like it mastery notifies your planet when you're done it.
Yeah.
Cool. Sick. Good to know. God, I have so many on this one planet. Why the fuck do I have so many?
You hate that planet. You hate Uranus. Can't believe this.
Also, hey, Pasta.
Nailed.
Did it kick you out previously?
Yes, because I wasn't in your group. I just clicked on the same mission to get in your to get in.
Gotcha.
I was just a rando showing up.
Okay, hold on.
Leave no one standing.
Oh. You know that one well. I guess
Don't see why it wouldn't.
Work.
This is the most I have used fucking flight and submersible ability since I played through the story. I never use it.
Almost like all the locations in Uranus will use Archwing in some form or fashion. Which, I really like the tile set. I think it's cool.
I like it.
Yeah. Are we going? Up? Oh, up.
Yep.
Wait, perfect. Oh, Token's over here.
My internet doesn't want me to watch stream and has only just given me the ability to come back. Guess what? You missed out on gambling, fucker.
Oh shit, you went gambling?
Yep.
Not me, but...
Yeah, I saw that Kira redeemed the gamble the gamble thing, and then I didn't notice until like almost an hour later, like a terrible streamer that I am.
Just like Gundam Wing. I come in, or not Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed. I come in, I'm very bright and shiny, and I make it hard to see what's going on. But I look cool.
You got points to do another one? Ooh. Desmond's one to go gambling? Alright, let's go. You got it. As soon as everyone is murdered.
Let's go
gambling another time.
Ah, dang it.
I didn't know that the Dread Incarnon was this fucking noisy. Can it shut up?
What's it doing?
Every single time that I fire it, goes wah, wah, wah.
You're convincing me to get it, honestly.
Oh, so we have to go into Shark Wing.
Yup.
Oh!
Oh. No,
I
I
got
got
spit
kicked
out.
out.
Tube men.
Tube min.
Cool, and then
Oh! I keep getting spat out by the water gusher.
The enemy is broken.
I hate
The enemy is broken. Let's go, dude.
The enemy can break this. They already did.
Break
I'm
D's,
lost internally. I keep getting kicked out of the water. What am I even supposed to do to exist in life?
yeah, that kept happening to me. I didn't really get it.
All right, chat room. While we're waiting for these two knuckleheads to make their way
Hydrate.
through the water, we get to go gambling.
Listen, I would love to hydrate, but I currently have no fluids.
You're surrounded by water.
All right, chat room. All right, chat room. We go gambling. Start it up. Choose your creature. You got a minute and 45.
I genuinely don't understand the water. I go into it and it kicks me out.
Well, you see when Daddy Hydrogen and Mommy Oxygen love each other and they're polycule very much. They clone their Daddy Hydrogen and they get together for a ecstatic orgy.
But it's like I'm not in the path of the gusher. Why is it kicking me out?
Because Betty Crocker really has something against you.
Whoa, dude. Like I go in and it throws me out instantly. Like what is this shit?
Have you tried not
I'm
getting
being
thrown out?
I'm being
I've tried
lied to
different-
by the water. Skill issue? Literally skill issue in that the skill has not been developed. It's like trying to it's like trying to drive a vehicle, but you're like, I don't know how to do this, man. There has been no previous skills built in, which by the way I also cannot do. So, you know.
Job well executed.
I should probably hydrate at some point.
It's time to go for a day at the races. 4 challengers come in. Only one of them will come out correctly.
Is that a potato? It is. That's great. I love that. Potato emote is incredible. I'm gonna take like 2 seconds to actually go get a drink.
All 4 of them were largely okay with each other, and then we've got Boo lagging way behind, trying to catch back up. Bob-omb's in the lead. Bob-omb's been steady further in the lead. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Bob-omb just simply walked to the end, and he walked so darn good. Who's the outcome? Bob-omb, the winner of the people. The people's winner. Desmond lives in a place where they've rightfully banned gambling, so he cannot add into predictions.
Oh, wow.
Rotato. Pretty good. Meanwhile, you're getting gambling ads everywhere. Dude! Noid was complaining about that earlier. But I'm still confused as to where all these gambling ads are coming from. I only get gambling ads whenever I go to Pornhub.
Play with the volume off.
Like that's the only location where I get gambling ads. Those are like often like embedded in the video itself and not just like a targeted advertisements. Maybe the amount of times that I've said that there's no amount of gambling that I can be persuaded to go into has finally caught on. Like maybe my computers are listening to me. Maybe the powers that be are Cyber God himself. Themself? They selves? Xerxes themselves? They just know.
How goes the gambling?
Nobody won. It was Bob-omb.
Very good.
Bob-omb simply walked to the end and won.
Oh, you're not kidding about this being all Archwing. No wonder I haven't fucking done it.
Well, it's kind of like Archwing, kind of like the last one was. Where it's just like, they add in the submersible areas.
Yeah, I think it's just that I saw it and I was like, fuck that, and then just never internalized how it works.
Just leave the stream until you get a new ad. I definitely do like have Control M on my Firefox browser. Like that like, I definitely am very intimately familiar with the mute button, and then I just tab out. I will not be advertised to.
I'm very much the same way.
Yeah.
I do it in real life with ads too, by just simply going and looking at something else if I'm watching a television show.
Yep.
I can't think of a time in my life where ads were like super effective. I think there's only one instance that I actually have. And it was less like the ad was effective and more I would have bought this anyway kind of thing.
Yeah, just more like letting me know that the product exists.
Yeah, and it's like, I was a child, like a literal, like, child baby. And I saw an advertisement for Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac toys, and I went, oh shit.
I was already accustomed to being told no from a very young age, to the point where it's like, oh, that's that thing on TV, I'm never going to be able to get it, so like, why bother?
I have a distinct memory of getting picked up early from school to go to like an appointment, and in the back of my mom's car was like a Saint Seiya toy, and I just was like, oh man, she got me one, cool. And then it took like a year for me to get any more of them. This dude just flipped through the glass.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Half the ads for food are places that I would drive like a day away to even get to.
Yeah, because like the TV station is like the next state over.
I love, as a Canadian, getting like channels that are like Buffalo. Because, one, it's hyper-specific to an area that I'm never gonna really ever visit. But additionally it's just like the most American ads where it's like, hey, here's a medication that you should ask your doctor about. Here's all the side effects. And I'm like, buddy, we would never even get prescribed this thing.
It never makes any sense at all why it is that prescription advertisements exist, or medication advertisements exist, other than just like so that pharmacies can spend more money.
The fucking Canadian versions of it are so funny though, because Canadian versions are only allowed to tell you the drug exists. They can't like give you any details, encourage you to seek it out or anything. So you'll get an ad where it will be like a couple sitting on a couch eating popcorn watching a movie, and then they'll just get up and walk out of the room, and then the rest of the ad will be complete dead air silence, and then it will just say Cialis. And that's just them being like, take Viagra, man. Like yeah, those two went to fuck, that's it.
Incredible.
And it's like, I don't know if that's better, but I think it's funnier.
No, that should be like the gold standard for advertisement.
Have you seen Australian news? I have not seen Australian news, but I imagine that it could be good.
I wanna see if it like has anything to do with the big boy. I just keep thinking about the fucking big boy spider. Like it lives in my brain. I have a new paralytic fear, and of course, I no longer need it because I no longer need to have fear of it because it is in fact restrained to Australia, but also like it walks the same earth as I do.
I mean, remember when there were all those spiders spreading from Australia because they were catching, like, updrafts and then using that to, like, sail across the fucking sea?
Oh yeah, the fucking flying spiders. And then there's, like, a spider season in Australia where it's like you wake up and there's, like, spider webs all in your trees.
That's the real nightmare, man. That's the real fucking nightmare.
Like, oh, okay. Alright, cool.
Like, even if I wasn't arachnophobic already, like, the idea that I can go outside and the entire exterior of my property has become encased in spiders is fucking nightmare.
Like, replace all the leaves on the trees with spider webs and spider paraphernalia.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to have a house that was covered in monarch butterflies every year. And, like, even that gets to a point where you're like, this is too many butterflies. Like, they came for the big lilac trees that we had. And they would always just stop on one side of our house. And it's, like, there is a mild fear in even a thing that you find beautiful. When you just see thousands and thousands of undulating wings flapping on the side of your house.
Yeah, just like an army of bugs can in fact be quite unsettling, even though you know they're incredibly harmless.
It's kind of like it's kind of like how I imagine it is, where people have like fears of large crowds, and then you just show them like a video of Tokyo. It's like the sea of people must be horrible.
It actually wasn't that bad whenever I went. I even tried to get on like at peak train hours so that I could experience being in a crowded train with like all the salarymen. I actually did something really fucking weird where I woke up at like 5 in the morning so I could try and catch or try and see what like a commute for a normal salaryman was. So I rode a train, an stupid early train to one of the residential areas. And then like I stopped at some random ass house in the middle of it, and then I just like walked back to the train station after timing myself. And I tried to go to where like literally any form of business was, and then see how long it would take, see what like the commute would be like every single day.
Has Rachel expressed like her fears of Japan?
No.
So she really wants to go, but Rachel is a very short but like overweight woman, and as a result, she's round in like every direction as opposed to just like being fat in one direction.
Oh, she's a pumpkin.
So she don't say that to her. She will remember that, because one time I made a joke about manatees and she has not let me forget it, and that was like 6 years ago.
Oh, but pumpkin's a term of endearment around here.
Well, it's like the fucking Japanese thing where they call girls that are like overweight marshmallows. And she's just like, ugh. But fucking as a result of this, she's like, we would go there and be fat and they would be judgmental about it. And I'm like, yeah, but you have an excuse, whereas I don't. And she's like, what's that? And it's like, well, as a man, they would look at me and be like, kind of okay with it, because like, you're a fat white guy, sure, whatever. But then it would be like, Canadian, and they'd be like, why are you like this then? Because they have this weird division between Canada and America mentally, where we're not remotely the same. And at least with you, you could just go like, America des, and they'd be like, ah.
I actually did say that to my mate. Like, I told her, Oro wa American Gene desu. Oro wa itsumo tabereru. Like, I'm American, I can always eat.
It's like, unironically, I think America gets you a pass for being fat over there. Like, they'd still judge you a little, but they're gonna judge you less.
Nobody would actually care in Japan because they would never talk to you.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? But
the only
like,
conversations
I don't want to get
that I had
and I'm like,
were the ones that I had to have. So like, whenever I was first trying to get to my hotel after the, after I got off the airport, after I got off the airplane, I talked with a ticket guy because I purchased the wrong ticket because I didn't have a passport card yet. I didn't get that until day 2, and he was asking like Hanada Kara? Hanada Kara? He's like, hi. What about Hanada Kara? And I apologize. I was like, like, sorry, I'm like a lost child at the moment. And like that and like the conversation that I had with a maid where I accidentally told her that she took my virginity, like those are the only 2 conversations that I had in Japan.
That's such a good one.
No.
Holy shit. How did you do that?
Japanese is a very context sensitive language.
True.
So you can very easily like drop the subject and only say like the object and the verb in a sentence.
Oh.
And have it make sense. So she asked me a question where it was like, you speak Japanese. Like she didn't say if I said it well or not. She's like, oh, you speak some Japanese. Have you had a conversation in Japanese before? And I said, no. Actually, the words that I said were, "Ie, kimi wa ora no hajimete no jikan desu." Now, kimi wa ora no hajimete no jikan desu means quite literally, you are my first time.
Yeah.
Which has the same connotations in English as it does in Japanese.
Yeah. Yep. The second you said that, I was like, okay, I know enough of these words to see where he went wrong. That's really good, though. That's actually extremely, like, they probably found that very endearing, if not a little weird.
She had, like, rip snort giggles for a bit. I was very confused for a moment. Like, huh? Like, wait, what? What did I say? I'm funny. Never mind. I don't have to think about it. I'm funny. I'm hilarious, actually. I got a maid to laugh. Let's fucking go, dude.
Honestly,
winning.
Probably, like, the highlight of their show.
It wasn't until like after the conversation that I like figured out that I should melt into a puddle and like disappear.
Nah, you just own that shit.
I do now, but like, well, I'm kind of like a Solarian where I like process things exceptionally fast. And, like, I only wanted to die for like a few minutes. And I was like, oh yeah, I got a story out of it.
I love the description of I'm kind of like a Solarian. Simply die, nerds. Unidentified item.
Yippee!
Man, I've never even seen that version of it. It's been so long since I've done a spy thing, it didn't used to look like that.
I think they also just didn't tell you what the... Or they didn't say unidentified item.
Excuse me.
But I also don't think that I did enough spy missions to be able to tell you what like the icon history is.
I've also just never seen a spy mission that was underwater before.
Are you at?
Oh, you were in the one with the tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This place
one of the
sucks.
One of the spy missions of all time. How do I get up again?
There's a series of tubes.
Fuck.
You have to break glass. You have to flood the place.
Oh, right. I actually have to flood it, right.
I've never been in one like this before, and I never want to do it again. I'm right there, dude. Is fucking glass in my way? Get out of here.
Get Windex.
Yeah, there's glass in your way. Yeah, gotta go up, I think, maybe.
There's a laser beam above me.
Oh.
Fucking Warframe, man. Spy missions were bad enough before, but now they're really grating on me.
I like this.
Also, for some reason, it's just making my stream shit itself.
The constant transition from the amphibious... No, it's an amphibious assault upon your stream.
It kind of is, honestly, yeah. Not wrong. You're not kidding, this is definitely a mission of all time.
Yep. And they just keep getting more spy missions of all time from here. I think they should. I hope Tau has a new spy mission.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they
We haven't had one in a while.
Yeah, we haven't had a new tile
I'm
set
sure there's
in a bit.
it's not like a good reason for it, like the fact that they're not fun.
Here's the thing, like, they can be fun. This one is not fun, because it's me being like, I don't understand mechanic that I've never played.
Oh, yeah. I don't
guessing
remember
it's just...
how that one works.
I'm
Other
finding,
than
like,
the
little
fact that it's
areas that
going
I have to
around
shoot things. I'm guessing that that's it, is just find the things to shoot.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think so, actually.
Oh, okay, I got spat out. It's a microwave corridor that I cannot go down. I'm guessing it's glass. Oh, I got spat out at the beginning. I see.
Nope, you just follow this, one pipe. This little glowy pipe, and you get to the end.
Warframe's full of glowing pipes, though, so my mind just erased it. Neat. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, I can show you the way if you want.
No, I'll get it one day.
Okay.
Now that I know what you're actually supposed to do.
Do you ever do, like, Tilpin, do you ever do, like, public sorties?
No. I never play public.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it Tilpin plays very similarly to how I do. Which doesn't shock me, considering the overlaps of various other things.
Public sorties, you'll never see a mission failure screen more than when the sortie gives you a spy mission.
I'm fully aware. That's why
Yep.
That's why the last time that I did, I made sure to be as fast as possible and like step on all the toes and do them all myself.
Back when Spy was at least like slightly peripherally more relevant, fucking Charlie and I would go into them and just pick like frames that had stealth mechanics. And just hopefully not fuck it up from there.
Lol, imagine doing the spy missions and not going at like Mach 10.
Well, it's like going with Loki, going with Ivara, you know?
Yeah.
I like Ivara.
I think Loki is still my most played Warframe.
Ivara has the benefit of like, back when areas had, fucking, what do you call it? Like grapple areas and things like that. Like, you would just be like, I don't want to deal with this, I'm gonna create my own. Up!
Yeah, the zipline areas.
It's like creating your own zipline's always nice.
Another job well executed.
Love ranking up my guns to almost max over the course of multiple weird-ass missions.
As our Lord and Savior Digital Extremes has intended. Alright, I think I got like one more mission in me and then I should go bed.
That's definitely fair, and we only
Well, I
have
should
2 more for
shower
this planet
first
anyway.
and then bed. Because I very much definitely did just come home, eat Chinese food, and then fall the fuck to sleep. So every once in a while I'll just like shift myself and during the stream, and I definitely smell my own brand like, oh, foul.
Ow.
Making cheesecakes. Nice.
Ooh.
Hopefully that's not why it's smelling foul.
But cheesecakes? Absolutely not. The smelling of foul is me doing like yet another shift at employment at the dick sucking factory.
Well, you definitely don't want any cheese there.
I try my best.
Would a dick-sucking factory just be, like, a really large glory hole system?
It's more like a conveyor with, like, dicks strapped on. You have to, like, prevent yourself from getting lockjaw, but also get off the dick within, like, seconds.
Within seconds?
Yeah, because you got another one down the line. Like, you got to keep them coming. You have a quota to meet.
Well, that's the goal, yeah. This is genuinely the most I have used fucking Flight ever. I've never played it this many times in one day.
Good thing that it's come around at the time whenever movement in Archwing feels good, as opposed to whenever they had the fucking 60 and impact damage.
Flying the wall.
It's like you float into a wall. You like stumble into a wall at like 2 miles an hour trying to like figure out how to not run into the wall, and you're dead. It was insane. It was so stupid and I hated it.
Cheesecake's one of those things I've got to learn how to make myself.
I've never made an actual cheesecake myself.
I would go in crazy and be like, I'm gonna make the crust and everything, and people would just be like, just buy it. It's like, no, shut up.
It's like, that involves like graham crackers and...
It's just graham crackers and butter.
Yeah.
It's not that hard, it's just irritating for people to make it.
I was trying to think of like anything else other than graham crackers. It's just like, oh, well, you gotta like mold it somehow. It's like you crush it.
You gotta get a
into
binder.
something.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess
like
I really
almost any
never...
baking, it's just butter.
Butter, salt.
Like one of these weekends, I'm gonna make my life miserable and make croissant myself.
Croissant.
The contrast of the like ominous whisper versus the goofy Mario voice was very good.
I don't have it in me to be scary.
That's that's fair.
I'm just little guy material through and through. With a side of depresso.
Just got that energy of like, hey, where's Jake? Oh, he's in my pocket. And then just lets out a tiny fart.
Yeah.
Make a shark croissant. What?
A shark croissant is something that you can catch in my little fishing game.
Oh, okay.
What are you?
I mean,
Can you make a shark croissant?
I would like to if I could, but I don't think that I have the skill set for it.
Good work today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted their communications.
All right, I did say that I had like one more in me. That
And
was
that's
one
your
more.
You got it.
So,
It was very good.
I'm going to leave squad, and then I'm going to Alt F4, and then I'm going to say thank you for inviting me. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, no.
Appreciate
You're welcome to play Warframe with us anytime.
I like to play Warframe. It is a good game. It might come as a surprise from the person that has like a little over 3,500 hours and also the mastery badge sitting on his desk, like the thing that you can purchase for.
Oh,
like
you've got
30...
a physical one.
Yep.
Oh man, nice.
Once you hit mastery rank 30, you can buy the master badge from Digital Extremes.
Oh, they've done the Destiny thing of like once you did the thing, you can buy the thing. That's cool.
Yeah, I have my MR30 pin. It's cool. It's neat. I like it. But I gotta go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to work.
Get a good sleep. Then stick it to the man.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, chat room. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to shower, and I will